Obi biara say. Today is 1st December. Take it cool. Young Cotton Kakra. It's a Monday morning as well. Next on the bill, Midfield Action. Laka coming in from now till 2 p.m. With Obi biara say we are back again tomorrow morning. Same time. Medidia Mansansun for Kojo Prekodankwa. Catch you again tomorrow, God willing. I'll be here. Have a lovely morning. Stay can stay with 92.9. Bye-bye.
$99933 Mumfa more messages no WhatsApp messages I intentium emra na yɛhwehwe enkomo enso ewo dwumade so GPL matches enso koso wo maimu sign and results no I pie by no eti referees no omode mo amanfo abehwade fo omkohwe na eti sign na table no etie eni munsempi abobo no ayede bremo Pepaucho opese ode a voice note kakra enso ba enye pi na edi ho enkomo a number no ye 059 32 31 579 059 32 31 579 which me de afaho na yabo enso mu kakra de amamo sanso na opese ode eye video enso eba fast line na so was a video enso no na yahwe na yakamunsam kakra na yede munsam kakra enso abre amanfo na yahwe de opese ode ba enyina 0593231 o videos and o voice note na no fafaso na brain Imamu nyina akwaba ene achi eba Midfield Action program 1st December program yi eso Tony Montana trans mami nko no way na yenhwe de wababo no kakra de brey Montana
Godfather
say yeah
nyame adom na nso
ai nakopon adom bibia pa
watade efe
uso de ngamba be kan odi na kamba be kan nyasem ketwa
I had the pressure to too much. Godfather, gumu kakra. Gumu kakra maye. And Monday.
Simple, you capture we there.
Papa.
Nanaba na dress me.
Okay. Onen sanu
Nanaba clothing. Me small boy no enya sem ketwa kra. Nanaba 20 years kra onya. Kola kete. Oh, small boy.
No boy Jumasa.
And if papa the media no dress me. All right. Mami share odi by.
Me da CP award winner. Ene juada ensam no doso pi ensam a ekoso owo amono ne be shase e da free France Paul Pogba weekend way Monaco edin kunmeka ba kwa Paris Saint-Germain hentimi antin after the game Paul Pogba oko supporters no ho no mo kodin komo boma ba so supporter omo edemomo no sere say omo awini against PSG nenso omo subsequent games aka no also supporters ne beta machi in their numbers say aye homo say aye away PSG Bobo Kono alusu to Monaco very refreshing news next game any subsequent ones no Monaco fans no Embra in their numbers emet 30 nachi wey ene nsema Paul Pogba edi etudwa yenko Italy Eden Dzeko the butcher of Sarajevo says obo edi ema Fiorentina oko Serie A ni mo after 13 matches Fiorentina omo enwini a game omo draw 6 times they are nyina no aye nkugonti Eden Dzeko ono so get a key time eko supporters no ho no mo kwasai supporters no mo fupa Saturday nti ania starting league 13 clear matches so now omonya recorded even a single win at the before by then so Edrico Enra Girona and the Madrid game about so ever Spanish Premier League Girona Shebako Real Madrid Shebako na penalty and Mbappe a convertia match no 1-1 Madrid almost last 4 away wins in all competitions among and just 1 away win a Champions League against Olympiacos the rest akwakoye draw and ball draw against Rayo, draw against Elche. Na Enra so omodia wo ho against Girona. Ama Barca aba be taking over La Liga table no. Madrid players near poor match no mu bofu pa. Na omo nye happy. Oyo omo ni ma na omo aye bosan. Mama Kessben television ye bisa players ne say DNT ana monima aye bosan sa Rodrigo ana di kan Thibaut Courtois ebe kan bi Jude Bellingham edene de ede so say omo nya clear penalty. Referee anje ye behwe penalty appeal. Madrid omo game a call so wey any video I show our Kessben. So clearly there was a foul on Rodrigo inside the box. Referee no wanje many somebody kaje bako amama da boashe nti and a second when wanje there, but clearly Mama Kessben television on Girona player no a foul Rodrigo. Referee wanje amadenta Maritime no agiri pass officiating is said here agensa mokra omon ebo match bia referee esisi omo eno na ma league no omo every first abeda second and Barcelona for and so are taking over. Jabi Alonso say league no marathon ebesasa and now we be first or we be first until first now Barca for beda no Madrid supporters ni kwa samu hwa akon emamuti and so epokra Saturday Deportivo Alaves ekoso omahoden hweye ewo the new Spotify camp now and for Barcelona show by 3-1 Alaves na a draw first blood said ya wo here our Kessben television so ema Barca STG a comeback ebe share 3-1 now so after the game na Hans Flick onye happy cry opposite Barca enya total control and you can say Barca bo game opponent no dominate at certain point from the blast copy say referee bepon or say Barca throughout into game cause Barca win 3-1 no na manager Hans Flick na onye very much okay cry watching La Liga na air to so Barcelona any Atletico Madrid and Asia Frankie de Jong are available. What may say Barca on the last 2 matches. Name watching there. Frankie are available on and so team but still Ronald Araujo, captain Emma Barca defeat against Chelsea no affecting here papa red card now kwenya here. Barca je woto e come inside omo entimi antinon ashane so pa enra wambo ochina so game no ono so entimi ensi akan Jano Black Atletico Madrid omo a goalkeeper any omo captain or say embro omo so say omo betimi ashe FC Barcelona ochina match no match omo call with all the confidence who we are say omo kwaje 3 points no against Barca omo club no yentoa so enko Tottenham. What weekend way omo elusu Fulham ekwoshom 2-1 na the way Tottenham fans no esi huru players no na anodin first half number from 2-0 right after the first half Spurs fans no ebu players no after the game so omo ehuru omo ye papa.
That is a first half horror show from Spurs. 2 goals in the opening 6 minutes. Tete and Wilson. Chukwueze hit the post.
Tottenham fans and ehuru omangasa players at halftime any match ne ban ewie Vicario on the worst goalkeeper no first 7 minutes no consider 2 goals second goal no there na ayenem fom so ye pom match no and central for hwa and Vicario goalkeeper ne by say our message Emma all Tottenham fans or so they are chopping more than Emma Spurs fans first goal no deflection second goal no there or pejaninsa say e no angasa nem fom so.
Yeah, it's tough. We didn't, of course, expect to concede 2 goals after 6-7 minutes. Of course, then everything is a mountain to climb, and of course, just want to apologize for the second one. It was a mistake from me. It happened today. We didn't also have the luck to overturn that situation, and it happened. So I take the responsibility for that, and I'm sorry for the performance. Of course, we tried to push. We had 90 minutes to overturn the result, but then we couldn't. Probably in this moment, like I said, we are also missing.
Emma Tottenham Vicario almost the first pair of fans no and apejan insa e dia chope mu ondin Emma all Spurs fans say go now consider toss me don't know and from so e betime si Ghana ha say ya bought Premier League game either say Kotoko has Gold Stars the rest nations na goalkeeper bi ayam from so na ya Paul match and central for na goalkeeper na ba so message ema ne supporters no agye atum say enku go no eyo no a omfa bibia enso nche no Ghana ha ebetimi asia na Vicario na yete ne nka no na ni coach nso kasa Thomas Frank ono so dwa supporters no say eniema nko ya satan na osamo support team no mo ya supporters rain or shine mo support team no goalkeeper oye mistake na muhuru no entwa yi Thomas Frank kika na adwene pa.
In a bad spell or tough spell, things go a little bit against you. First one is a deflected shot, and second one is a mistake from Vic. It happens. I didn't like how the fans reacted on that. I think they booed at him straight after, and also 3 or 4 times when he was on the ball. I think for me that's unacceptable. It can't be true Tottenham fans. Booing after, fair, no problem. But when we in it together. And
Thomas Frank say unacceptable. Suspect fans ebehu omanga say goalkeeper because why from so na club legends ni bi kasa Peter Crouch striker tenten no or brutal. Also a space omo former striker. Condemn niam fans na say we die entwa yi kra. Mo your supporters monta team na chi. Dey na goalkeeper ayam from so a na muhuru no Peter Crouch na ono so enye happy crack. Yanko other games e course so Liverpool to West Ham show mo by 2 goals to nothing. Alex Isak enya the first Premier League goal for Newcastle by you know na niema nko ye kra na so weekend we there afa the Sare nyaho wadi kan atwat na say dem wo hwe e Kessben television so Cody Gakpo na enya second goal Emma Liverpool Isak say as address wabi Elfrey 3 so na onya go no na say bedding bi wono so say dey emu ayemre kakra e dey amana Isak e kasai.
For sure. We knew it was going to be difficult, you know, to get back to winning ways after our recent form. So, of course, tough game, you know, and happy that we win, first of all, and happy to be on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, take us through that first half. Was it a case of feeling your way through it, picking your moments, and really being patient for that opportunity when it would come?
Yeah, I think when you're going through like tough times as a team, it's about fighting your way through to a victory, which it was today. You know, we had to.
Alexander Isak and Yatin Kano. What do you say? Game way most Salah na bench the entire duration. Salah and Keke ball na bench. Akopem say match no eba ye and I still like to say Liverpool a couple of games also mo ball in the next 10 days. Anunti and a Salah to bench amohe ever Kessben television showing Alan Shearer a former Premier League goal king. Ose Salah we dey enya bufuo bia wakasa jutum say money form say based on performance dia menya complain bia menkasa hugo ekitike mom na ose otena bench ni bufu because Oshe goes still manager no emanembo Alan Shearer etu Salah for pa
Mo Salah, so there's going to be more noise.
There's always going to be a big talking point with him being left out, but in terms of form, then he can't really complain. I think Ekitike can complain in terms of being form and him not playing. But when it's a big decision from the manager, as it's always going to be with the likes of Mo Salah,
wait, Alan Shearer, and Tina, a big decision pass and a slot a benchy Mo Salah. Legends Nipina Kasa Gianfranco Zola, a former Chelsea assistant coach. I've grown it with DB Papa Zola and so Eddie Futu Emma Mo Salah Mumientino.
First of all, I've been surprised with how much problems they created to Arsenal with 10 men. It shows that this team has a lot of energy, first of all, but is also very well organized because energy doesn't...
Today.
It's certainly big, huge. For a striker, you know, when it doesn't score, he's never happy. So, and also considering...
Gianfranco Zola, Anna Yatin Kano. Ian Wright, and also a former Arsenal player. And also Kasai say Wempo Emma Salah ahuntoso na enshen in crime. So I drop it, what na bencha. Next game an opportunity on step up na onshe goals. You can say we ebuna bemukra. Ian Wright Kasai.
Definitely going to beat West Ham the way they're playing, but he took a chance. He rolled the dice and they won. So you can't really look at Mo. Mo can't really come out and act like how comes I weren't playing. You just have to take that on board and get ready for the next game. And when he plays the next game, shows him show them what he's capable of.
That's the key.
That's
the headline's going to be less because Liverpool have returned to winning ways.
Jean-Francois Zola and Arsenal legend Ian Wright and I tell Munkano. Crystal Palace share first goal. Man United Somo by 2-1. Jean-Philippe Mateta na first goal. Emma Palace na a penalty. Oh boy, Nenso ye say a double kick. Nami no na a bob penalty bako. Referee Emanesa Bonifofro Emma converted this time. Or to go Panumpo at Ochnoye, my United Eberteka, and no Joshua Zexi and Sana Macy Mount every day. No, I'm a Manchester United, all the goals, and I'm over our Kessben television soon. Now, Joshua Zexi say over a year now on share Premier League goal and for Emma United. Weekend way when your goal a 1 year power or Kasaye and I'm Macy Mountain, so Edeka cry this also.
Feeling, it's always. A good feeling to score, but most importantly, just got us back into the game, and this guy scored in a pretty good goal as well after. So it was all about 3 points today, and just very happy that we got him. So very important.
See that go in.
Great feeling. It's always.
Joshua Zexi and Yetin can Messi Mountain so Ekasaye. Honestly, the match winner. Emma United, share Crystal Palace by 2-1. Yanko and a big one now about so our Stamford Bridge. Chelsea ended the Gunners a ball draw 1-1. Even numerical disadvantage. Enra Kaisedo could be red card. Na ne absence no Yan because Chelsea step up a Juma twice on your first goal. Trevor Chaluba, Nelson Mikel Merino have a take up a match no a draw. Talking point no a Moises Caicedo red card no. Clearly, he was saying a nine AC Mikel Merino nine so tackle no ya be our Kessben television so any na Obakai Muhammad Abutreka or a former player my Egypt national team na obo ema Nadi El Ali wakasa. Also tackle ya mohe our Kessben television so sa tackle we also Moises Caicedo enya red card onya red card na ni kwan say so hwa yen samfa no ko prison na ye twatwo ye man Oscar award say onu mama akotwa no oda ho say wapra nti Abutreka say eye red card plus prison na ye man Oscar award say wa fake injury eno eye Muhammad Abutreka na ye tenin kano we aso an ye gina na yakopem san aso ye dan ho abeba pe ye de nkofo close nsama aka no ebeto aso stick and stay
edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no udnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibini bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro nwanwaso a ka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules no eduro a ye adwuma wontini mu eduro uyo bia sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja bema ntimi man mu so kra bema ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso eduro ye kanfo de ama eduro ye duro a ebeboa ma wontini na timi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mu ama bema na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia eduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto eduro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi eduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo konfitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro ne binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de amount afei so wote yaw o fitiko mu a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afei so obi won ma sabi wa koja ne nan no na moja di akire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betima boa ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afei so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica eduro betimi aboa ama yaw ne twetwe na ewo ni nyina etimi ate akokra no agan cement vital herbal mixture and capsules eduro no adwuma wɔ ntini mu na enuane no bi wɔ eduro wɔ mu a eboa pa your friend nitric oxide say nitric oxide no unya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akantare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuma da wo modi atuma de afusane usisi na ya neurotransmitters a sonifree adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi te jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etumi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etumi akofom edrei ewo nyanenwo bi wo mu a etumi release neurotransmitter your friend endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi ho ko e de amount enti so usisi yo ya edrei wo so nom agan cement vital herbal mixture and capsules edrei age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edrei age award efasisi ya de ho 2024 age yes ahwe ni musa afie di anyum nyina so ye be age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so keme wabla wo be no maduro no sima kakra bi ati a fe number no egu screen ase no wo fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se de obesi anu maduro no na emi na tumi aboa ama bibia e kama ma afa so ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so na emom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o to bi ton a ba bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o store kese a obenya brand bia tu honum akwakoton afa Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba o nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okay o ono so be ma obi ato afa so Sambora ewo Cadetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edrei edra eba beboa eyi sa ho hawe nyina afi wa kwa ma enti pe bia akiri kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pedito na enkotote ema na so nya wa ho odin pepepe edama
Cement Vital agan ehon krato ana ekotie ni sima we are back on Kessben 92.93.3 Kessben Kumasi yada so ewa Chelsea enra kai said the red card na onya no ama Chelsea fans ne complain pa say Pierre Henkapi also told himself Eddie about Trevor Chaluba or send ka referee Emma the red when I large group Rebecca say were you soon helibono or you soon about any elbow na or they bought Trevor Chaluba Emma Chaluba mpo Eddie chere reference to tell us say who obia to ninsa say referee wanje enran so na Chelsea manager no complaining only problem see ama red card to Kaisedu na so Rebecca Rodrigo Bentancur na Tottenham any Chelsea in the derby the we are also AC Ekotia Rhys James no na ehuye papa pantin build up ni na Chelsea pass ball no from the back and then pass ekoye Emma Rhys James mo tackle no hena Bentancur watia Rhys James na so sa no referee when show red ama Chelsea fans no ebofu papa say adentina the same Premier League now so emrani different obi kotie obi a referee say red on the other hand referee say legitimate tackle into Rhys James dia no na throwback yakọ archives a ye dey kai etiefo ene ahwefo now so Enzo Maresca also only problem enra red card na referee edema kai say do
it. Fans, pundits, and former players are demanding answers.
The red card is sending off for Moises Caicedo. Agree?
Yeah, I think the red card is a red card. Probably that changed a little bit the game. I think 11v11 we were probably better than them. We were creating chances. We were in control of the game. We didn't concede nothing. And then second half you have to double the effort with 10 players. But we continue to play in the same way.
The red card is sending off for Moises Caicedo.
And the son of Nadia no comes about that. You know, Enzo Maresca on the title race. Conforce Chelsea, ebetimi age. Or say November, December. In fact, title mo bi out. Yan February mu ho kono. Na obetimi aka say oje title na so onje.
I also say that, and you know better than me, in November, December, you are not going to win any title. Depends where you are in February, March. And unfortunately or fortunately, Premier League is so demanding because we play now, in 48 hours we have Leeds away. And the Leeds away, it's more or less like tonight. It will be a complicated game. So every game, you need the effort, but we see where we are in February, and then
Chelsea next game against Leeds. Ebe said you money Arsenal dey nekoye na in the month of November, December. Obi anje title yen twen February mu hoko no na bo say league no ahyehyɛ ye the ori ewe the other first April say obetimi anje title no na Gianfranco Zola Chelsea legend o say hey Chelsea are dear grow papa even numerical disadvantage 10 against 11. How are Chelsea players in fight here no aso na ni ye papa.
First of all, I've been surprised with how much problems they created to Arsenal with 10 men. It shows that this team has a lot of energy, first of all, but is also very well organized because energy is not enough to play a team like Arsenal against 11 men. So that is a very good consideration. And on top of that, I see a lot of players that they are maturing in terms of football intelligence. I think James is one of the...
mature for them to give up a fight against Arsenal 10 against 11. Now, very impressive shoot to all angles. Chelsea team, no, they've really come of age. Gianfranco Zola and Yatene in Kano. Now, Harry Maguire, Yatesa Oko Saudi Arabia. Some of the clubs are found £500,000 a week. Ama Wakano. Sir, oye ni nua, oye ne busu ania, ka obetunefo. Sir, it's about time on free Premier League. Now, Uncle Saudi Arabia. Enko just sika na £500,000 a week. Saudi Arabia for defender Harry Maguire. Yente ne se Harry Maguire wakano se sika ne de. Ompese obeje. Man United airport Sekou Gurasi Dortmund almost striker na the release clause £44 million no. Man United any other 6 clubs any abrepa say on me activate na Sekou Gurasi nso bi sina kan de amomo yenwura mo e Napoli Antonio Conte enra ko share one in the Serie A e don beda suru biem in the Italian league enra ko share Roma 1-0 Conte say a good message and a players no and send it to the world na message way very good so all winning away very crucial game league no be say defend the last year GDC so hwe say so ebetimi age Ronaldo Cristiano say ye pe player or dress ya or chepa before games enyo ono akofo hu ni say ono enam ko ball a oche na ogina me running or brushing nti or yesay or say enyo ono na ebom Sadio Mane any player before games dressing room or check papa because or dressing and sana or no and so epi God for other room and juada e banasa and many bini ho kra eti kwa focus on some we eso and ye gina ye DSC
Tony Montana yina so fa NC na yemra CCI yeba e wa beto aso de amanfo ahwefo ni atiefo nyame mammo nyina akwa babiom emfamra program yi eso me se person di voice note bi eba fa foreign stories no ho anafi Premier League matches I so course so weekend di me share GPL matches no bia utimi di eba na fi uye ntintim de mai na ema amanfo enso te onka with me enso the videos WhatsApp videos enso the afasa line na me kan na so na fi enso no why ntintim mama noise ni nyina no afri akire o de ba enso yebetie de amount 059 3231 579 059 3231 579 yebeko Balm of Gilead na yakofa message hu ye papa every Dr. Edmond Arthur yeba na fi yeba beto aso de amamo ye nchekra
adentina waposo ya wo ye usisi ukotodwe wuti onan onsen wo ye wanu no pink lesisa killer anka no baako mienu mensa bosome no anka wejanom in fact so one those painkillers are now pain relievers are there you say ade bi wo ya adwene mu a friend prostaglandins eno na ma oti ya na pain no one nom say Bruno the ebe say ebe catch pin say pin memo ne mom ade ne fare by na de pin no e ba yaw ne e ba no na eda so e wo ho ade ntina wontu anamon na wo ma bam of Gilead edu ba bia wo mo say pins na o fem no wa ye kese abro so o mo yedu o fe ne pedua na your body composition a comprise of it your muscle your nompe your bones your swade and ensure the moment u see abrosan a etoaso miensa na enan na de abronsan a etoaso mienu epiles ebesise no in fact foundation mu nya den ebedwuegu ipedua no emu ye dua na se koba se oswade onompe no a egisrade aginsuo ne honam no ami ahonde ne buru so a ekofa pain challenges bebre eba ebi onmo a obon se per the way a obetena no wantena se 90 degrees hwe te se de oti akuna no so no ne wakon ne mu ana wagigira demu ana so oda na sebi wada de nanimo butuo ne wada some bad position bi sometimes and so no obon se ekwan a wo fa so a o ya onema efa no in fact enkoye udidi nnuane nso a onni nnuane a contain vitamin D contain calcium contain glucosamine condotten ene nnuane a ebeboa ema bones na awewe na cause osteoporosis ene lumbar spondylosis efa otoachiwo o cervical vertebra o thoracic vertebra in fact why we now to the sense say when a gout eba ukoto dweno ene wo nan ne esifom no esesew na pinsi ba hey me catch you say Baba of Gilead oba ya sure ya yetimi kire wo say kosua hunu mpa yetugu no and you know that a lot of no obefa be to say turmeric I mean celery bamboo shoot and no ahodo bebra e wo ye natural foods no mu a in fact ya ba chiwo ye ma wo kitchen wa your pharmacy ye chiwo ne obena resource a sebi yawo ne ekono ensanso nkwafa ehaw emeto brebo ene osaso baby a wo hweme wo chimi nka bia no mepa cho oba ye ha ya sua ha enye heba ya sua ha eye alternative clinical ye dinuanu a beka se eye nutraceuticals a eye organic supplement eye target based say BP enompem osa ya de sanyama ni nyina ebe maw na ya chiw nnuane wo so wudi exercise obeye time obedidi afa ene wasetene mu ha obetoto niam afa na me ka kire wo say be fompo na etawo ya we ne chia na menti ya be wo so ya we ne gu be bia wo hwe o Ghana ha bia abrochire ene miamia bebre no me pa cho Baba of Gilead na nya me mfa so emboa ya sure ye no e Kumasi ya wo the cabin ye ne Elida hotel annex ene opposite oba takrade a ye wo anaji mwamo azim elubo nkofo sekendi takwa ene ahodo nyina me nkone na mo bebi no num guntuam obonse oba no num na oponya ehawo adenti na wonfa wo hawo medanye na nya me mfa ye so emwao oba akra eyen kran so a in fact your Wesley Gompe yani bebia say Westland mepacho bra na nyame mfa ye so emboa na bibia enye fan pa e boy no mpemu how dia in fact Bam of Gilead ye beboa obi onum a owo problem bi wanu no nnu saa na wasan benya peripheral disorder bi to say sciatica mo ene other ones a ekeke ka ho onyanya I mean gout mo I mean osteoarthritis mo any other ones ekeke me pato bra obayo asure ho a ye beboa ye be ma wan kasa no oho ato efituti ebesu na ase na wakwapo di adanse ma foforo nso a ewo saa ha onum no watwumi na ba nyankopon nsha me dinde elder Dr. Edmond Atta me na me timini da me da team ni nyina ano nyame nsha bra na me ne me medical team na ewo hanom no emboa ema bibia nya fan pa ye behwe onim se oba nyame nsha
Akwaba Emra Midfield Action Monday edition. Na yento to adwene voice note name messages no any mo WhatsApp videos no mo famra na yehwem kakra emfa mamo do my team Chelsea is Chelsea. Chelsea is on the right trajectory. If Enzo Maresca, in Enzo Maresca we trust, the tactical magician. Hey, Arsenal fans should never compare Julian Timber to Reece James. Never in their trophyless lives. Why and I just a message we and so they have Sir Mickey Mobitech iPhone repairs on our way and so Abraham and Anopay. Miko Elembele. Chelsea beat PSG, the champions of France, beat Liverpool, the champions of England, beat Barcelona, the champions of Spain. The only reason why they couldn't beat Arsenal is that Arsenal are not champions of anything. Greetings, Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofibua. Why the way and so Ebrahim better teleku bokazu una odisa message and so Abraham and anapay minkai bakubi enka hona femi na me homra sisia. I don't understand why Chelsea fans are jubilating all over for 1-1 drawn game against Arsenal with 10 men. Shame. Some teams use 10 men against 11 and win. Ortega, Edwefi, Old Barrier of Kasua Road, and Odiwe, and so Abreye. All right, Eben, let's say Karinsic Ventures, Mayanto Wonka, and Adope Hindi Herbal Mixture, Sanso and Hindi, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules, Sanso na Zahara Herbal Mixture, and Afe Zahara G Herbal Capsules, NT. And Eben Abetra and Anopay. Boy, come carrying sing for.
Sadio Medasi, Akonya, Ode, Amami, na Mechia, for any Ashafonina. Eben Metanasi see, I know who said carrying chicken, Nupa, a wood just why your friend. Zahara Mixture, Zahara G capsules, Zahara Man capsules, Anna, Hindi Heba Mixture. Yen way moon como, Imwa dance here, any muchich, Munia de Besum. Not a fool in Komoya Shasi, ya the year dry your friend. Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules ene di kan won komo twetwem se draw we aye dra oba ene bema ana enom se uye bema na utie me na infections pa hawadwen infection bi te se gonorrhea syphilis anase chlamydia abetena so na ama obema na ahi obema na afon obema no ensansan bi abagu ho prekese ama obema no ho nyina ayekuro bema bi wo ha eba ne sa odwonso na obre na ochim ansa na Johnson etimaba o wa bosa Johnson so eka ne ntentem bema bi so wo ha oboso na ma na insufita na efiri ne bema eba sa uye bema na innam yare ene wabetena na akon bema uhun sisaye bia wo ma Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules enu ne adura ebeboa sa uye oba so na utie me na white anase odepoa ene wabetena oba bi wo ha etimi ma ensuo bi egugu na asabi pampan bi wom oba bi so wo ha etimi ma ensansan bi etimi etigu na himfie ho prekesen sa wo yo ba na otesa Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules no yede aduro no abasa embeboa wo sa wo yo ba so na wo ho na 2 years ni unya menses da 1 year ni unya menses da 10 years ni unya menses da na eba ne sa ohaw pa na unamu ewo wawom sa wo yo ba na otesa me say aduro bako pe anamadi ho adanse akamfo ade amawo Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules sa aduro we ayaduro won so adofo nubra ahodo ane yatwetwe hoden ade aye ti sa wo ho na osa pa awadwen tetew aduane to yema mesi buei ama ne hunu pa na unhu undidi yeso na unhu na mane ho abosa oboa no nyina ehyehye wo wonfe adofo adura abeboa wo osa na ahye so acha for 5 years 10 years no quadra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bi aben wo se wo pe Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules adofo bi so ho a owo weak immune system me purchasing de bia obonso ononko waye no phone yare yanketenkete na hanadwen onante kakra bia obonso wabre na ote so na ohuna mane de bia wanketenkete 5 years 10 years sini oda ho ebowa wa won ko obo se de bia infections hawadwen ene wa betena wo fa aduro bia ekọ na asaba odofo wo tisa adura ene aba me say ebeboa wo ebusi immune system no ama wa pomoden no asipi asita agina so ene Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules odofo yabekọ yadura efe no hindi herbal mixture na say aduro we ayadura ebo the phobia malaria fever hawadwen obi wo ha de bia nanum aya nwonwono ubo se na aposo aya ne ya odofo fa hindi herbal mixture na aye waduru wo typhoid fever na aye kranko etew so no fa hindi herbal mixture na aye waduru wo sugar level na obecheke a de bia na ekoso no odofo fa hindi herbal mixture na aye waduru wo pressure na adana odadwen odofo Quadra store pharmacy shop wo se wo pe hindi herbal mixture enu ne adura abeboa wo odofo nkomatwetwe na duru ya memedura efe no Zahara man capsules. Se uye bema na utie me. No waye mre. Ema etwetwe ebon samrane se 1 minute bema. Na weak erection bema eno wabetena. Wadro eye bako pe. Me say Zahara man capsules. Se uye bema so na wo ho. Na premature ejaculation hawadwen. Bema Quadra store, pharmacy shop, herbal shop bi aben wo. Wo se wo pe Zahara man capsules. Se uye bema so na wo ho. Na sisi yale ene wa betena bema waduro ene Zahara man capsules odofo die na masi ebia na unti bibia se anase uhia chechire mu bi wo de frɛ beje wo so 0246 348334 0246 348334 0248 569335 0248 56 9335 other for number no so that TV no so fa bibia ontia se bia ofre ya ye benya daje a kirekiremu da bia meka me se bambo atrema eye chen ayaresa bucket ma other for men twen enyemobo ansa no wato anamo ape currency kinupa ye de beja so a ye fe no Zahara mixture eni Zahara G capsules a o numado na de mixture no ebe me G capsules na ebe bo boost immune system no asa to infection bi ase eni Zahara man capsules a ebo bema bia me se waye mra ye bone samrane esere no etwetwe no se 1 minute bema eni hindi herbal mixture ebo odophobia malaria fever ene na betena ye nupa no odofo ba bia Ghana ha ye to waduro pharmacy herbal shop license chemical shop bia top to ho utado no bia obeya danse me da sesejo
yes you be dasiye papa ben ye chia boss and so currency kindo no eye na mumpe bi enom alright baby bi wo bia maminko benji infancy sawia na di way aba watching live inside infancy sawia Sunyan Road correlation to Hatofo for winning against Vision FC. So upon the red card that Chelsea got, Arsenal couldn't beat them. Chelsea also took the lead. This shows clearly that had it not been the red card, Chelsea would have won Fala wutu. Greetings to the Honorable Wisdom Osebwama Okumkom MC Achumangwa Biaja South. If you also Abba and Anope and no. Sado, good morning. I think Chelsea is gradually picking up their pieces. And don't you think the red card was as a result of the Declan Rice and Caicedo comparison? Indeed, Maresca deserves the manager of the month of November. Ivan Louis Tottenham Hospital ede oruzo kukude abreye no muncheche madwen mun for voice notes na de emra na fe WhatsApp videos weekend activities ahodo on say GPLO say heal for wadwen kire ebra na ifan kan de ho kom say no mienu bebo na ye be peja ye mu me dai mu kakra bi aba na fe abidafo edin sem no ahyeche so de amaye Kofi Amoakone ni teacher some ba ne no ne red pen ne de say pocket wa na sempi e wo yato
so when you be me count and then say no asem
the teacher some ba
Montana e count for I am telling you say jo ya to book akra man
see waterproof paint
it tell her na na ye we nyina ma I'm telling you the guy is very good
you can easy waterproof ya Jesus
ya just water the nefe ba
Easy waterproof.
No more leakages. No more leakages.
So what I don't have a
Oh, Charlie, Joe.
No, easy waterproof.
I don't feel how MC baby na. I don't feel straight up.
Sergio,
oh,
all right.
I tell for I'm from Sergio why.
Easy waterproof paint.
No more leakages. Sergio,
yes.
Medawasi.
This is sure to do.
Oh yes. Say a yamon for baby say asate.
Yeah.
But who say what about tenacity? Woman na chipi. I and a shin chance no so na leakages no.
Yes.
If she say go na cause a whole lot of damages on the roof. It is na Sergio can no atie for e be mamachi. Na yasrem se mo be fam mo maso be 10 minutes bi. Eti me ma me papa wo fie me nua be ma me nua ba. Your number we ma o parents see e kran so na maka. Easy paint there ye ne quality ni say ne ma eye p. Freya 0593 70 7696 0593 70 7696. I'm on the phone. Ebia ba ebisu nam kwa mu ba gwa wona ba brochire pasa bruta. Mu ba ba ya munya maye de sama ba so a mu ma frey. TCA on +233 593 70 7696. Na semda me ka kire wa ne say. Easy manufacturing company for factory number na me ama no. Ye ne manufacture easy waterproof paint. Ya so ya kese de pa no e won kran. Eye Abeka Junction. Obeyra no afresh and numbers yam dem awi. Uduru ope ship house anim ho, e piece of anim ho, ultimate nante. But ohwe na so obeyra afresh ya ne am obi abehia ho, e de wo factory ho. Now the eye nyina ne say easy waterproof paint, any paint and the Ghana over 40 to 45 years. Na me adma next year ni anya 46 years. Amane bia ni ho ya nya da dasem kwa so de nyame adom ye nya bi da. Obi odi easy paint aye adwuma bia na gusu di ho adanse. Painter bia ye professional and also on ye professional. Osuma and what directly say into easy painting brand no. Ono onim the quality of the paint. Ya bought the almost 1 year ni. Sergio directly ni pa bebre amoma ba yaso ye. Obi ani ho a wabeto a sabi odisun odi areho and onu no so beto easy paint. The enti artist say ye paint ni nema e dey paint no. Nema be boss e ye broni ni dey paint no. E so unique and so special say ebi ni other competitors. It is a unima say any ordinary paint keke na abeto. Na painter etimi see leakages there. Ubenya na he apart from easy. Painter na wo dance ya fro. Anase wo dance ya bompumpunya. And the broth your friend bubbles. A disturbable wood them mama pampan. Uda wonna. And that thing I saw that them to say they sebi uda kios bim. E dan wasi wabokan wasi. The woman say materials no dey plaster no. And they be adwana woody car blocks no. Na clay wom. Clay factor no na show those kind of symptoms. It the woman says so we down no crowd man no match blocks na plaster. Ube painted down be so many times. Ube wana that sport hono amount signal no amount symbol no say e hono ase no e be frofro. E dan say e hono e wiki. In chance no so ade bia meka carpenter for nko an nipom wo wiase a obodo so wiema wa nya de ultimate koye inspections na opɛ. But unya gidie wo ne mu so esen say wo so modern so wa body de wa ya de papa but mo ye nipa te se me ne wa wo timi ye mistakes the woman say that one go be odi si ba bi no na mistakenly I go see wrong place enso nto ya unhu enso no enti yo afi na kese na e to no e beto amaya de ye bronya awobre mu kama eti da make chance odofo and the paint we any paint and obi a o to bibia ba shop na oboy abaso say ye mo paint de te say rubber mo paint there to some mine mo paint there omu hu bi da no say say si wa bucket ni si wona that TV no so nim say swa oba bucket ni esi wona me say maso ase paint ni emodu eti obi adwuma ne akoye ni ye paint so we in chance we ya if you na dim over 20 years on paint so that now ye paint we o hen che ha ye paint red ya so who the difference between this side and this side ye na 2 million ya kire say ema edan na ni kwasa efe so obi na nimu wa na so nhia wo na ni ngomo a the obeka chance eh na director what's a civil fraka the na minimu na wo kotwi na so debi easy paint na ma dia paint down so and na mama mu dia be paint down inside and they said they paint outside and they paint walls na ma no if you na see obi na paint cream as yellow kama yi and if you we ukohu a ebu obi o person de gibia o ye tenant o ye company na pa o bob a o kra umpusuti eti dey can say obe fred that number no which is 0593 70 7696 96 or 4. Who were Chichira? Una who is over Chichiri. Your property will be brave, spreading your wings neighbor. Ebi ani yen ru baby awodru no ana baby awodo. Dance boy bedru ho. Yen ru ho isu de ofre ya. Now place you order say bia be color way be yellow, me pe green, me pe white, me pe brown, any rainbow color you can think of. And maybe I say mixing certain 4 or 3 colors for you so ye man we are e be go basim. Straight away wabubu no. I confirm say on saka. Easy dia me say. Eno ni painter enne se e ba se o pese wo dai chema o. So what's he done with new site, old site? Or the CBG business center? What about kiosk be? What about structure be? So tell. Now ye can now yes one ding. Now go to there ye falla ni bi there papa ni bi. And this can holding. Dance a boy there will boys cannot boy no say what the papa prekon. Now the 20 years 30 years in Zano. Obi swimming pool near Yamani. Ye this sea blue up painting man pool hotel why ye nika. Why a face pond. And they say, "Who buy a fish pond? I'm not going to and yakatwa." So, two you know for easy paint and go paintimu. I'm an an so was no more and some mine. Not that it be a bugu fish for a bugu fish. What say, what boka? The baby on a benyas casa go to fish pond. The baby on a benyas casa swimming pool. The baby on a benyas casa top plot as a sea die. A die and seno. Send you be the jar or power sem, Usufa Joby. But who buy ye with easy paint? Ujare a oboka to perfume papa center de papa no. Sa na se oboka na usi fie wi to paint papa. Na fa ko paint dan no so obi free ko ti oba say if you see be posui if you what this area dey fedodo. Me sure say easier no da paint. No I can just say easy paint. Ye ya ba ye buta nyina ye border road ni say ye pese adan wo kuma se ne Ghana ye fe. Ti sa brochi pepepe. Abrochi am 20 kita body ko bai. Enya hwe na wo ho krona fe krona neat. Se wo sit down now, se wo the paint papa painty. Now se street is ya painty ya. And the beauty and the sanitation of the compound. Any area when you superb. Yen ye ba yeso so a. Kenten na ye bu battle for several years. Say yempa kenten goes you no. And ukre yempa kenten goes you because into that basket ho dey doso. But easy there, wo dey na dey asem. Ye paint no to say rubber. E say time. E papa na true. Enkola church or school down ho church or walls no one. The amount you say proprietor and now say Jumara. O se mon for the star mon papa once I just face back. Asempa, asemede, yenkan wasem pi. Ade papa yenkan wasem pi. O de obetra wa just last week said police commander be ASP. Police penipa o voter region. So in the project be o na behin. O se chale o paint ni na o kan na minister group na di o quality pa. Just Saturday we no sabe for 10 bucket. It's nyame admo china on the next day my mama friend no testify the quality of the paint. It is all the over her. And now I dream say be a dewra and answer my account hano, ye dear granny go jumbo. Yen be trying to say you platforms. On go maquine. I dear your papa on so her because all mom be deceive the public. I am any listeners or feeling no mutieno. It is the American and it's a can't tell mama sweetie. But your Facebook for no moon capture me. No moon say there's not it's so back granny, mabutu no grande. Na mabutu ni say, be the show crebe gum. You two men are a siena near Babach because easy paint is your number 1 paint. Start fraying. You know, here, often I call wait to Quebec at the corner. Said you be show no gum life on Kessben TV, Kessben FM.
Sure.
In a bit show the gumuno. Can tell us what the beer said you be Jana, me fan cope beer. The woman say, oh, try to say, oh, second, and who pin in the car and pin because painting is so thick and so strong. Said you, Mama, so what leakages be and I'm studio hana. Na I now see be baha is only leaky have them day.
So I want it to.
Oh, there be boss. No say
Oh,
sir. Na me boss when. It is a job what man ni. It paint we there. Me say who your project pa no a. Me director kasa.
Na ma no aduane wo.
Ah, rade. Ti me sem fidie bia wa ha. Debi ye fa de phone ma ha. So what nim say easy there. Me boss who nim say not here.
80
Aha. Here pa, ye me fa yensu. Debi.
Your listeners and your viewers.
I thank you for that.
Your mistake.
Correct.
Asamato.
It means Amazon. Me dey see about 5 minutes. Ebi ana bi ase nu akara. Bibia mai. Not even a drop. Okay. Atie for mo frey. Say you are confirm ni na. Machines ni here adwuma wura. Atie for so here machines no. Enye yen easy ni ebedi abonten for ihwamo.
Okay.
On 0593
70
76 96 plus 233 abrochate to 593 707696. Sergio, open a gas here.
Yeah.
Oh, from Easy Waterproof Painter.
What are the NFA?
Oh, I said, you're down here, then talk now. Miss from Easy Waterproof Painter.
What are the idea? Come on.
And you're the repair.
Okay.
Would that be can it be
next time?
Sergio from Sergio from Easy Waterproof Painter. Me do so.
No more
leakages. Correct. What?
Next time.
Correct. What? When they want to see bow.
That's it.
Easy Waterproof.
Be intention to talk leakages. No, I know draw any Easy Waterproof paint. Odina walls don't teach you fro no. And Yanika can na kope Easy Waterproof paint ni bi ebebo ye papa. Afi na we for a trans na fe ya hwe ye foreign stories no enso emu kakra enche the most of the aba no ye betie afa weekendi activities ni na enso good morning sir. This Mediema team is too good. It's so good. Liverpool should up their game. We can be in the top 4. Arrow Yankumasia Hinkro and so na desa message Brian and Anopay Kofi Kaswa Kofi broadcasting Kofi messages no ya tintin and saying Mr. Yeah na chucha sumame. I didn't want Arsenal to extend their lead at the top of the EPL, and same time I didn't want Chelsea to win due to your fans noise pollution in Ghana when they win big games. So the draw was a perfect result. But I must commend Chelsea for the great game and limiting Arsenal's set pieces, threats, and not giving them too much respect. Okay, I agree with Enzo Maresca that the EPL is not won in November or December. But you always find these so-called pundits in England and elsewhere coming to make a declaration of the winner of the EPL even in October, because a club has taken a 6-point lead. I remember in October they said no club will challenge Liverpool for the title, and suddenly in November they have shifted to declaring Arsenal the winners of the EPL when there are over 25 games to go. Kofi broadcasting Accra. Message odi aba ene anopei no. Dr. Franco Darrow and Afi Awal Mohammed was studio ha number and kakra mo voices no any mo videos no ye hwe ni mo pa mo fa emre dog but was say
o general nyame adom bibia fine so here
nakopardom pa.
It's a beautiful Monday morning.
Yes.
The final month of the year 2025. You read December. To say the Fremana Shasia.
You know
see a month for Ubia Hen, Ubia Hen Botoy.
Yes.
I hope Botoya, Sabri, Veshadai, and who said you feel who's Christmas, you didn't have a battle. But Pawan no more.
I can't go you know go action bien so baby. Christmas month you know our on my cry. Yes.
Cream say Uji will be number now the car.
Now the car. I want to go to your baby. Why affected Kakra?
That's one can do here.
When you are Brazil, I will say to you, they are Kakra with him. I want what? Oh, Kakra with him. But go for Sikadi. So what you?
But you know, say, who your campaigner? Campaign, they are spending more campaign. Now, unfortunate things, your campaign, you know, are winning.
This kind of could dig for one for Mati. I was so Bregu was Pokagu. By a sutia. They are so
for two some kakra no pay the movie no.
Okay.
Say guys ni be dwa but.
Just
Adrimpana Adrimpana kwa the December trip. Okay, General. Mama say Premier League. They didn't kind of Antoine Semenyo. They say the city for any brabreno. I'm saying too much. Now, accommodating Liverpool. But City for a boy room. I'm up Antoine Semenyo. That's the only transfer news I may tackle. Michelle Liverpool. First of all, player will be move. Oh, here are chances. One manager on any Juma. Club Corona Okoye Juma. Is there an upgrade on the club award that no? Those are the things that young up and coming stars Obere and San move. And I think that both Liverpool and Man City a bigger platform to play in the Champions League. In summer no mubisa no say obi move he would want to play in Champions League club and also also Champions League maybe. So both Liverpool and Man City will obviously give him the chance to play in the Champions League. But I hear and only the most important question. Say I can say Liverpool omu focus here. Omu coach and a slot. And yes certain so better. That is the first thing. Yes, and Marco win it 2-0 over West Ham. A good win. Saturday predicted somebody winning. But I still think that it's not sufficient to say that our team no focus. Besides that, competition. And so another thing. Me assure the Liverpool power more pay a branch and Edini Antoine Semenyo. The right side and no. Because Mo Salah over the weekend almost drop in for the first time. Mo Salah and you say be a resting. Now what na bench 90 minutes when you be amo Liverpool is here. So clearly they are facing him out. So I'm sure say that is where they want to bring him. And then in the absence of Salano, Omubo Dominic Szoboszlai on the right side. Until he could consider it. But Man City, chances and also to say Man City. Ushe City over the weekend game boy and also a brand here Phil Folding surprisingly on the right side. And Bernardo Silva and Anomu interchange on the right side. Jeremy Doku took the left side. Interestingly, City echo with a 4-3-2-1 formation with Ellen Haaland on top and Omo Okoyensa. My dream is that City will be a better destination for Antoine Semenyo. Because our project na certain Pep Guardiola is in charge, and when he's not a Ghanaian when it comes to football, it will be interesting to see Semenyo and Doku in City line up on. Medical can say normally moving in January, a bit dicey for players. But let's see how things pan out. It's good City is also interested in Antoine Semenyo, and I think say Bernardo Silva ne City for right on I quite more as in Liverpool for right on. General, the biggest game, but before the biggest game was the one at Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
Okay.
One interesting game. Game no na anoding. Obienim say a team a friend Crystal Palace. Omuchi United for the past 2 seasons. Omuchi United home and away. Last 2 seasons, crowd Oshe United 4-0, and then Oshe no Basa United in Tumino. And going into the game this season, I was Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace in losing a single game. Honum na omo undefeated at home. So na chances no away, and I say swing it in favor of Crystal Palace. And interestingly, omo ese enya early goal through penalty, a clear penalty, and a Leniolo. I think he missed a step and a foul. Jean Felipe Matata. Interestingly, Matata ball ni shewi and no VR ni checking see there is a double kick. Ubeka last year, Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Julian Alvarez. Acquire that double kick nibi. And omu disallow penalty no. Ebeye yo nsembebri. Fast forward and pay for Sam Rano. Ebeye say when it is an accidental double touch, the penalty kick would have to be retaken. It is a okobo penalty no say enya boa pae wan sheda na ebo ni nane mienu a yensa ma no mo no foforo. Nti no mu review ye omu hu say accidental double touch no na say omusa ebo no foforo, and Jean Felipe Matata stood and scored that goal. General, that game no I had the Man United, everything points to the fact say a defeat and a United Rebecca. But interestingly, Ushe United starting 11 now because of Matthias Cunha and Benjamin Sesko and available former English Footballer of the Year in Mason Mount, Ebejrem and a Joshua Zesky and Sulidi attack. And these two replacements, interestingly, are the guys who scored the goals for Manchester United. Ushe Goa, Joshua Zesky Shena, a lob from Abrante and Bruno Fernandes. Now how Timmy control the ball to form, and the angle was so acute, and from his unfavorable foot, I think Joshua Zesky did so well by finding the net in that acute angle. A great goal. Then Mason Mount again, another goal from Mason Mount, and 2-1 Manchester United. Ashe Crystal Palace. One result I think say a very good results coming from Manchester United. Interestingly, Abrante Anidine Joshua Zesky almost 1 year, 364 days. No go Premier League in him for an attacker after some 24 games wait. He finally found the net, and I think it's good for him and it's also good for the team. Ufri hono na uko United na mfufu na omunuanom na omakra for Liverpool. Once again, Liverpool no msu nya some bad results and omuba London Olympic Stadium against West Ham United. The win make sure say pressure ni free omuso, but one of the interesting thing is the fact that omu first goal came from Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak, since his move from Newcastle to Liverpool, also has struggled not go nimba, but Bono or slotting in. Oh, send us ball the two net. He made it look so easy, but I think the technique and the body posture was right, and he found the net. He released the pressure no free. Abrante and the Alexander Isak. When you're the first goal, who knows? It be a gate in a B. Goes no side then eba betwatwa so ediaba. In football it happens like that. You do a prono alloke. All you need is one goal just to boost your confidence. Now we get it back into the scoring form. I think it was a good one from Liverpool, and maybe that will be the turning point for the Liverpoolians. Mo Salah sat out throughout the 90 minutes when you biambo, and also another talking point Manfu Bisa say, is it the beginning of the end for Mo Salah on the Liverpool life now? Say yeah bench no tranching for the entire 90 minutes and sana what to me abem. You know, Tottenham Hotspur is still surprising everybody. Take a crack after 13 goals openina Postecoglou muyine dino points are no wenyano. I was sort of saying the name Thomas Frank. Enyani say Tinkrofasha say bisa say per that judgment will people be right? See Ebeka said Thomas Frank or so. Premier League in teams in Bebre onya de kra na nyani home. But hey, enya Tottenham Hotspur. On only home or home shipa. I'm a full a free craving cottage all the way from West London to North London, and 2-1 was the scoreline. Kudus had a go, but because it was only a consolation and shed that headlines via Spurs as a Luzubium, it doesn't look good for the Lily Whites. I think so Mupeja game no.
Boost from their own funds.
Yes, they were booing them.
Yeah.
Now general utifie yeah show for home say yeah so unfortunate for Tottenham Hotspur. Can be a research Kraman and nya de kra na nkenye ono ani petusu but we mu de omo petusu hono no hono omo tutu fa pa so a obia eba be show omo and no hwe Premier League na general say ye ka home league table na only a team a friend who want wonders omo win a single game at home omuna Tottenham better than Tottenham Hotspur for the entire season 7 home matches omashe only one, just one home win and 2 draws at home, losing 4 of them. Ubisa who said they in AC Tottenham Stadium. I think Sir Thomas Frank in the charges say omuna itimi provided the answers to this question. You know now the main game.
Yeah.
Initial comment and say Chelsea Munje Mario goes to India. Monkope right full back from Mekano. Rhys James or Munjan in Finfin. He's a proper midfielder. A proper baller in the midfield.
Rhys James is in 9 the best around.
General
in the EPL.
Either as a fullback or as a midfielder. Me sure say Juma Oye. Thomas Tuchel. Ebedrin Hubim. Say in Finfin or man quite no Anderson Enko Pribia because Declan Rice has a space there in the defensive midfield role. And I say as a transitor, but as a holder, no, or beside Dream because Rhys James was just super. It was a great game. The anticipation, everything was so high. And now Obie Shenim say a so uncompromising. First of all, the game lived up to its billing. The tension, the pressure, everything I was expecting from a typical London derby. We saw it. Now sometimes football no bibi o mo aya hodwe ho awonti say adan na ebepem nei still Chelsea to me share Arsenal at their home grounds in the league games.
I 3 times, eh?
Yes.
Oh, stalemate. 3 times, yeah.
When you expect Chelsea to deliver, but I think it's another game, no. The major talking point, first of all, was the red card to Moses Caicedo. I think Caicedo Obian himself aggressive or tackle BBR, but I say that comparison, I am 4 years between only Declan Rice and Zubimendo. I don't know, say it a key. The better part of him because he went in and clearly it was a late tackle. Unfortunately for him, Ninani could see Abrantiano ankle straight. Into now we are here in ye. Me sure say it was a bad tackle. A bad tackle on Mikel Merino. We are here now in ye red in the mamano. The information I'm gathering is they are considering it as a dangerous play. After this match, we will free man. Obesenya 3 additional matches out. According to a reporter by Chesa, I remember 3 matches.
Mostly strength now also. Yes, I say team now.
He is serious because
got team we tackle we. There's no way.
I
will red card.
Ubinya straight. We are there, Ubinya. We are there, Ubinya. But don't share matches. Maybe Obem missing. They are matches that are manageable. Leeds United, Bournemouth, and Everton. Maybe the Everton game, but Romeo Lavia could be there, or Rhys James could still play.
United room.
No.
United room.
Debbie.
Okay.
United in
okay.
From I don't know, sir.
Yeah.
It looks like he'll be missing Leeds, Bournemouth, and Everton.
Okay.
Nuni games generally we can have a replacement. Chelsea, I think Kupama is returning, and maybe next game he could play. Until you can have a midfield of Rhys James, Enzo Fernandez, and Kupama, and Chelsea will be good to go. And I say Bimpa, Romeo Latvia could come in. You know the other talking point. Why Chelsea Abranti a friend Piero Hincapi and so any red card for the elbowing on Chaluba. In fact,
Arsenal
Abranti a friend Piero Hincapi. Why when you red card for the elbowing on Abranti a friend Hincapi? Yes, Anthony Taylor was so close. He saw it. And Oma yellow. And Oma review review no so Emma yellow. This video doesn't look good for me. The other videos I'll be ni. This is the interpretation of Modibai. Almost say Abranti a friend Hincapi no. None a new ball so. None attention is not on Uncle Ebu. Like the attention, he jumped, swing the arm because who real best swing your arm and no the and none attention was on the ball.
No, to swing a arm no proud be a new sir. So
very threatening. This interpretation. I hope Pejaka Kraka. Yes. I say a more dangerous play, and as a excessive force.
And a chaluba de train.
But on person which say that incident, it wasn't a dangerous play. It wasn't use of excessive force, but it was reckless. Those are the technical terms they are using. And reckless and until Oman yellow. Because it's not like Oman show. Me must say, we are sure say Moses Caicedo or Shedapa so Kutia we know. Also call for tackle. And accidentally. And I could see we in Honum and it was a late one red. So for me, I think this one should have also attracted a red card.
Oh wow.
there and then anyone swap. I be free how
I know the train kakraka.
Ebo. Anytime we able be I am a card be a nipa mechanic a large cruiser.
A large.
If you can't give red card for Helibo. Helibo. It was a Helibo, and I thought.
Maresca referred to Bentancur tackle no on Reece James.
I know, so I'm read.
As a friend said, Chelsea Tottenham Hotspur. Yes. Same tackle. You know, the man Reece James. Monje Bentancur on Reece James. Until I see referees, no EPL referees, no consistency. Yes, look at that.
Yes. Consistency is the
referee. No one.
You see, Enra dear Moses Casido in red. Bentancur there no should have also been red. Because on also so 9 catchy way and it was a late tackle. Because the 9 contact neighbor na we are bobo on every home we that. Until I was thinking say that one should have also been red. They are so much inconsistent with their application of the laws. You know,
James 9 munya papa. Now was the attack league on us.
Obenya no attack review. Obi open league ni bi anju.
Before some call next game, you know, Arsenal fans, you know, almost they won the league twice, one in Anfield and one at Stamford Bridge. Now Chelsea fans respond to say, we are the champions of Europe, and they can never sing that. Into Arsenal fans, and then Chelsea fans in the Amuti Musa Jisubi. I don't know.
And you know Musa
I don't know.
I
no go to the same.
We no be to be. You're in the league, you know, Anfield. You're in, you know, Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
And you're in, you know,
Old Trafford.
And then Anfield. And then at the lane. Ubien who beat Maka the same. I just say,
yes.
Not just before so reply. So
the champions of Europe.
The champions of the world. Nobody can sing that song. It's amazing. It's amazing. But you know, one interesting thing was the Bukayo Saka, Raskuku, and rather Raskuku Febi.
Febi.
Raskuku Febi. Ochelami Yama Denisha in Botomba, Bukayo Saka Baye Kukuyala. Bukayo is not only skillful, he's strong. And not pecky Bobby. Say yes. Now even that goal, no, Dodiye Kukuyela. And Sana go Nibano.
Sayo speed.
Oh, he has speed. He has trickly. He can dribble. He can block. He can defend. And Raskuku was so yeshe.
Yeah.
And T Oshe ratings na Ras deal from Kakra.
All right.
But to be any day, it is man of the match generally. Man of the match was Robert Sanchez.
Sure.
A prime proper goalie.
Saves
after saves. Na sabo no tough for more teams are springing. We say. SRBE in general, I think he's a save of the season contender. It was a double save, but look at the size. And Pempi, who top forms are onye faster to mean Sorrento. But how he got up and then spring himself and so say he born on my save. No, I think that Robert
to me drew and son
attack neighbor. You know, Sanchez was the man last night. Yesterday. I think that he did. First of all, first sort no. Now from Pau inti or foresee and sana ultima paribono a free form and attack an esa bekatum. No sa pigeon must spring as a blocky bony beam. I for me was my man of the match. Robert Sanchez. Yes, in our combined 11, we placed David above him and as ahead of him. But on the game, questions now asked Bisa, Robert Sanchez provided that is it. Or dive in or dive in and general.
Yes, and
Howard or springing him. And he was bold because such one attacker no nine betima beka with simple cra. Ni na betima boat is simple kra. That's the angle I want.
Na onfa ho so do nanim
sia
ka no boot
general. Goalkeeping is not an easy job. You're close to boxing.
Chelsea former goalkeeper.
Yeah, Peter Check. When we have been a man, we do have no hedge.
What a save! What a save! Yes. Onfa only danger ever.
Depi. That was so bold. All right. And I think that you give it to Robert Sanchez.
General, please ask Dr. Franco Naro for me if Mason Mount really merits the number 7 shirt, and won't it be good to reserve that shirt until they find a befitting player who can make proper use of it? Kwesi Afrani, Brekum Chelsea.
Mason Mount, since he took over, he has not merited a number 7 shirt. Because I can Manchester United number 7 now. Ubienim say iconic. It's for the big boys. Inti Yemfanshe Ubia Keke. Inti no be a anymore. But after Cristiano Ronaldo, how many of them now be found waiting me live up to the billing? The great and healthy Maria could not. For me, he was not given sufficient time. Yeni Memphis Depay, Eba Besumu, and Tentam. Even Antonio Valencia wear it one season, or say it's too heavy for him. Ujai added to Honum. And Mason Mount Ebano, of course, in the pedigree, as a Champions League winner, as a former England's Footballer of the Year, Obeka said he was big enough, even though now Obano previous 2 seasons were not that good at Chelsea. And Oba injuries, Emma Juma. But I think yesterday he played well. In fact, this season, games when your chance, he has not been bad. What I like about Mason Mount is his work rate. Very, very workaholic, apart from the creativity. He hasn't merited it. Ode to David Beckham, Mone, Eric Cantona, mo, any Cristiano Ronaldo, mo, Ababe, any George Best, Mababeya, Untumin Kaso merit. Baby.
My idol club, Liverpool, have won 7 and lost 6. Conceded more goals than scored. What a season, but still, we will never walk alone. I think Liverpool without Mo Salah is better. Of a lot as a Korea, Obi Liverpool without Mo Salah is better.
He's right in saying that because Emra or Mobi Omarini 2-0. Yeah. On the evidence of the results and the performance yesterday, Obi to me akasa, but Omunya Abuche na West Ham and Kasane, they are not playing well. But currently Liverpool has shed 20 goals and Oma conceded 20. Into goals scored and goals conceded.
It's not true. Games. It's not true. Raskuku struggled against Saka. He was doing okay, but when they returned from the half time, Kuku matched him boot for boot. Nana yao takwa. Youngway.
Nana. Raskuku. Chelsea eyes in the headball. Ujane match of Bukayo Saka.
Yeah. Okay. Can you compare James' tackle against Spurs to Caicedo's incident and see Dr. Naro's thought for humble into the organization?
Opese you compare me na you say a pana.
So you say ni no.
Yes.
Ekutia ankle no so.
Ekutia ankle no so. The only thing is Caicedo doing the aggression and the impact and was ropa. But at the end of the day, ni me no. Utia ankle no. E ni na so a late tackle after the Nipano Rhys James Abobo on a free honum and Obitian and so we so after Merino Pia Bonen and an Ibitiano. So late tackle to the ankle, red card any day.
Can Dr. Franco Naro have a say on Paqueta's behavior that resulted in his red card? Cosmos, Sunyai.
A tape
okay.
Right? Yes, Liverpool versus West Ham United.
Okay.
I think it was around 83rd minute. And Paqueta, I didn't know all can say F or then blame no kwa F for no. Say a problem will go through no. And ya they say F no a buano, Ubia and Timmy and Shada Muano, intendo na taking the better part of him. But I think that it was unwarranted, it was unnecessary, and for me, I ain't say no could 83rd minute and Okoye side, and I wouldn't say there's no reason to Liverpool a share, but I think there for the pedigree and any position and influence in West Ham United, Nini Kwanso could that yellow card.
Bastian Schweinsteiger also wore the United's number 7 shirt, Spain Boga. anyway, and so Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Uncle Sishu in T. Schweinsteiger, then Uncle Sishu.
Minim se other results.
General, Real Madrid. Yenko La Liga.
Yeah.
Na yeninko mokakra. Real Madrid eko ene Girona ene Koboye. Game niko wie 1-1. Now you ask yourself, say what is happening at Real Madrid. Unim say omo last 3 games, ninyina a draw. And you ask yourself, say teams no mo draw tiano. And then the man ye won kakra. Omo ko Rayo. And Rayo Vallecano kobo 0-0. And omuni Elche ekobo 2-2. And then against Girona it was 1-1. Who share a Madrid team now? I'm not too sure. The results no more, because it was a chance for them to go to the top. In fact, no game, they started very well. First 15 minutes, no more the pressure. See Girona, so then, and Mbappe mu inya 1 or 2 chances bia omobo edese no. It was like Madrid was definitely going to win, but Girona held them. All the questions Madrid asked, they had the answers to those questions. Now, me pisa me who say, oh, share lineup no so. This is one of the lineup. Ubeka say a traditional Madrid lineup because umo pro munyina honum. Eda Militao, Rudiger as 4 and 5. Trent Alexander-Arnold at your right fullback position, and I think so. Mubo Frank Garcia on the left fullback. Thibaut Courtois in post. And right, say, Ushe Xabi Alonso here or Sisan and Sano Kakra instead of usual the 4-3-3 no, or 4-4-1-1. The midfield 4 no, or Kofa Vinny, Jude Bellingham, Chomeni, and then Jude Bellingham, Chomeni, and then Nimono Obo Adagula behind Kylian Mbappe. You expect to say with this lineup, as I say, Madrid, Etimichi Girona, Eshomo, but hey, the game ended 1-1. Now we share some Madrid on a Rayo abo draw, on a Elche abo draw, na Girona abo draw. For me, this is not Real Madrid. They have to up their game. Say Madrid, Epe Liga, General. Games beat say Rayo Vallecano, Elche, Girona. As a points, just like that. Nay, team Barcelona has taken over from them, and Madrid in second position. Among Fasha say Abisa say Sanko Mudien and Namum Fremum say players no any ura your friend no Xabi Alonso inti Kwabisono see Jano Kwano and no and I reflect na. The other talking point in another game no was Rodrigo Ba, that supposedly penalty, quite controversial. I think it was a penalty, but the referee didn't take it. And Barca did so well by beating Deportivo by 3 goals. Yes, this is the ball. For I think this ball, no, I know a different one. So for me, I think say general, Madrid would have to have their game. Otherwise, even though Barca is struggling, they could go ahead and pick the defend their title.
Kylian Mbappe, this is a ball but on the
Madrid team
scoring.
They say the BBA kwa yo ada Vini minima de goals anymore. Because Vini ball beer and unya and under normal circumstance that ball should find the net. Yes, I think this is the penalty corner na Rodrigo Peno. There was a contact in the contact in the, but maybe the referee felt the contact wasn't enough. CB and then they didn't tow from, but they brought him down, and I think that they should have taken it.
All right. Menim Bura Serie A num kakra na one match me hwe Serie A na so many je hu ye papa Stadio Olimpico Napoli ko share Roma 1-0 was it 2-1 or 1-0 1-0 na very very interesting game awa some match na esen ka hwe ko bia so very interesting game, yeah. End to end action sir. Wow, what a game. Serie A no so very interesting positions in here. They score like
Roman Basro.
Yes.
Yan Piero Gasperini ko for Jumano. He's doing massively well.
Yeah.
Since 2001, Roman team winning Serie A.
Okay.
That was during the Cafus, the Baptistas, more time, no, the Vincenzo Montella.
But Antonio Conte could teach a lesson.
Yes. So Antonio, our experience when it comes to winning the Italian Serie A. No, it's even Italy. Liga wako at least is because when he came to Premier League, he was able to win the Premier League with Chelsea. When it comes to league body, Sergio Antonio Conte was wrong. And I think that
last week it was Roma that was leading. But this weekend, Shena Napoli akwakwa shomo no amase say table no any assisa. And the Italian Serie A this season will be very, very competitive. And check here Juma Maxi Allegri doc. Oh yeah, with similar. Virtually any that's one sound.
Yeah.
Last season we have more performance. Niaman shedan koye. But Allegri buy yeah.
Well, lefty Milan. Now they are on top of the
yes.
Yeah, 28
points.
After 13 games.
Yes, last week now it was Roma with 27.
Yeah.
But this week, Syria and there, I'm here every week.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Very interesting. Now, the other interesting is the big boys in the top. Only Juventus and Abba from Kakra in 7th position. But so if you have AC Milan, if you have Napoli, if you have Inter Milan, if you have Roma, these are the big boys.
28, 28, 27, 27. Very interesting.
If fourth, any first and 1 point.
Yeah.
And that first and fourth in time. The Syria is also getting interesting and it looks good. And Rafael go and short AC Milan.
Final from Dr. Franco Naro. If Bruno Fernandes is overrated or underrated, Sita, UK, player Bruno Fernandes, overrated or underrated?
He's never overrated.
Okay.
If you check his numbers, you marvel. Unim say Enra. All the 2 goals are United share, only making the 2 assists.
Okay.
And it took him to 56 assists. And they were Paul Scholes, the legendary Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes gave United 55 assists. And in the history of Manchester United, only 3 players and they are ahead of Bruno Fernandes in terms of assists. Of course, Ryan Giggs, Untume Marchino, 162 assists. Then you talk about Wayne Rooney with 93 assists and David Beckham 80 assists. And apart from these 3 legends, Wayne Rooney, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Papa, your friend Bruno Fernandes is the next in terms of assists. And the Necra there, he's playing from deep midfield, but he's doing the needful. Okay. Very intelligent, very apt, and he's not scared to take risk.
Good morning, sir. In Serie A, why is it that they always take the ball into a small sack after scoring with a ball, and they bring in a new one? Nyantechi Kintampon anyway, and so Abba. Oh, what drink also? Oh, normally that
ball torneta normally
the one about the way
they will find out.
Okay, Intina and so no. Yeah, but also Madrid is indeed struggling. Let's call a spade a spade. All the goals scoring. I've been Mbappe. Anytime he doesn't get his day, Madrid doesn't get the result he wants. Something has to be done about it. Prince Edway Football Gatanga and Breye.
1 man team.
Yes. Lydia.
Ayanisa.
Yeah. Ayanisa. All right, Mamimfa mo messages no kakra bi voice notes na mo de buy no. Yes, mo ebi o ha questions nkwa ne ade. Eno no mfa nkosi nyame yaduma if you na fe videos no so no. Yes, mo a bi background noise no wom dodo. Yentie we kakra mo de buy for weekend activities ahodo no ehun. My ready, I ready.
Good morning. Sergio from Eriko you will be chim. Sergio me mokotoko for abaso. Your masa tokotoko prayers na abaso. The best almost all my hanky can form no more so. You say no almost chirese ukuma pemba bampa. A down man as technical team ni playing body ni na da obi bi ase. Sergio muni nyam ya mamedas.
Sergio, good morning. Me pacha bounce ni. I ask him Real Madrid. Sergio Real Madrid Zabi Alonso on kekano. Enye manye on kekano. Enye easy on kekano when them for. The signature of the coach and we team no so. Enye manye. Ana santo kotoko so. Among come kotoko. Oh, enye manye. This weekend your mama abre.
Barcelona fan. I'm a good morning, Mr. Sergio, I will win now. The person can't tell what you say. Barcelona fan, you know, we a person Champions League, you're quite new. I wrote you, information in the Kubasi, Eric Garcia, 4 and 5. Kunde Badi, Frankie de Jong, Omo Pedri, Yami, Rafinha, Radford, Obobra, and Sana. Lewandowski abadi se waemere Barcelona for ade esra and Sifrek no. Epese team no enyefe seseju. Epese team no enyefe seseju pepepe.
Good morning, Sergio from Kubodi. You will be chill.
Before we can play all sports program now in religion, we are there. Keep it up. Now, one program was this time football. You see, yeah, football. But if you come to Tama in particular, and as Ashama environment, you have pitch and training kwala, and yet you see yeah football. Where AstroTurf Omoye, our pitches are those days we trade for free. This time around, because Omoye AstroTurf, we have to pay money before we can play, or not even to trade the kids, because now they say open baby are trading nowhere. And also why AstroTurf unless you pay money 400 cedis, 500 or even more, go round Sergio. Yes, Ramo. Body cats in Casa. Yes, yeah, football. But football, say I'm starting from grassroots, and then you're building Colorado from grassroots. You need to be at baby. Share this time, we call premier matches to chest a ball player. Our ball premier, Ghana premier, or to be chestable. Last because Kotokodi vision. Break and pass, combo break and pass. They are not able to do. And yet we are seeing here football.
Hello, Sergio. Good morning. GDC Mokoye. Efrem Ibrahim Bakayoko from Pechi number 2. Michias Franco Naro. Na Sergio, masem kakra ne say. Enti kotoko doctors no. Ena enya dia na, excuse me to say. Ana say baby a boys no use training no. There's something di wo munya tem bia kotoko players iprasa. Inti league ayebo no Ghana hai. Team bi wo ho a ne players ipra dodo sa na ade ba ko eye me ayi kakra ne se sa abri akotoko players ipre yi timi ko almost half of the team ipra no unya kotoko panyi bi ama ne mbeka se me ko ye duro ema boys no ho atowo mo se du has kotoko match so na se kotoko wini a ene ubehu omo ko tu aduro mo no mo se so mo ko tu aduro ma kotoko wini ye enti munim sa aduro no to players ye ipre idea na mo ye fa ho ena de etoso bi omu ne se sa aduro na munim to no munye bibi mfa players na timi hye goals no no mu kwa mpoku ni donzo no mu ni strikers no mu ntimi mbongum won bibi e papa bia ba credit no wenya nipa ba begina ho a o ba begie ba ekobo ne dia so
Sergio, good morning. But I from this mark. Casa Filcono. Sergio, na Ghana Premier League there. Yeah, was it serious kakrao? Nanti has a folk when way vision one match no. Match commissioner no, enti woman who Jesus in before so more starting game na woman present Jesus. Pretty much one present Jesus na.
Sergio, Pamacho, good morning. Nse nyanko pa darama. Nyina mo hoye. Se Franco Naro, awa. And the Almighty and the Kem. Nsa and the Abidra. Omientenika. Sergio, ando pay de. Nse mienu na mpesa mdituja. Efrem Nana Kofi, mkasefi ahomaso. Sergio, nti Ghana lege no pa mpenifo no mo dwen Ghana ho. Sergio, ɔmo ndwen sɛ yɛbɛkɔ stadium anaasɛ yɛnkɔ ɔmo de do minimum no sɛ leg na baawi yi o Sergio ɛdeɛ ne bɛba ɛma yɛwɔ big match wɔ Ghana Kumasi Kotoko ne Mediema big match ɛnyɛ match ketewa na yɛbɔ Chelsea ne Arsenal 4:30 na yɛde Kotoko ne Mediema akɔhyɛ 4 o'clock Sergio na why na ɛbɛkɔ stadium Sergio why na ɛbɛkɔ the almighty Clasico even Premiership for Clasico see yɛbɔ Clasico ɔmo fa big match bi ankɔhyɛ Clasico time da cause ɔmo say match bi wɔ so say match bi Ghanaian Cats ɛne ɔmo hyehyɛ league no ayɛ ɔmo hwɛ saa deɛ no nti yɛbɛda akɔ stadium Sergio ɛnɛ yɛbɔ na ɛnyɛ fɛ bi mu abroche bɔ na ɛgyegyegye ani nti sɛ ɛkɔba saa ɛmmoa wei nka ne pɛpɛ man ka yɛnkɔhyɛ bi a bɛyɛ 6:37 wohwɛ Chelsea ne Arsenal wei ya na wakɔ akɔhwɛ Kotoko ne Mediema Sergio ɔmo nye hu bibi ne saa bɔɔl ne deɛ obiara na ɔba akɔtena wiase akɔhwɛ bɔɔl phone tantan o Sergio obiara na ɔba akɔhwɛ saa bɔɔl na unhu flare unhu hwee ɛno ane pa unhu sɛ wei yɛ skillful player Sergio medasi sɛ
Good morning no Sergio meeting the Fafosin meka safi kutuba bia yawa Accra Sergio Chelsea ndra the way almost see ball no say me feel say season ne be kwewie na say Chelsea agile na enye me wanwa because ndra with 10 against 11 cry how almost see ball no tenacity ne determination a almost the ball me feel so almost continue say a season in kwewie no Chelsea betumi aye bibi na me share Chelsea supporters for in abo so omunye gidie wo Mariska ne team mu because sisi akra the way our team no improvement abem no me sure say a continue say sky will be their limit me da wasi
Sergio, good morning. Nana ya osi akoto ene ne wodi ahia anopa e wo fidi kesi esu. Chelsea fo nyina, nesen chia house fo nyina. Na no me de manager certificate me menda no. House for ball vision for one day e ma me fili ye. Na Sergio no na ball na e hwe ne de. Enzo Mariska fin ma hu se sa Sergio osua de papa. On say your previous games where did red card be e ma you lose sa games no. By another day red card na ye di na hwe game up Enzo Mariska ne boys ne boy na mo hu say Enzo Mariska osua de Sergio I feel with Chelsea wa be wa no dindin bia no so wo be hia ya hwe yie anye sa ye betia ho Sergio
yeah no we mama mvu ni be hu o omoka ye hu nsami okay yani ajimo contributions no hu yie papa ye be se benya second batch so e de abre mo amode fa videos ne mo amode audio ne ade e bae yafo e be hwe sa nsami mu consensus e be yi mu na fi ya cheche ya dwe kakra e de afa ho the all casa de fa GPL Ghana players no are lucky basics our GPL kwanya mo fa so mo timi free colds no mu any lower divisions no mu eba premiership no also odwen ho a aya on tiase na baby om ga training ni ade me kire asoteps na ye gi ye 400 500 cities as na amount ma ko ball ho no sila no the problems no and so I wo ho sanso na foforo e kan injuries asem injuries I wo kuma say Asante Kotoko ohun baby a ade no efri o say doctors no modern monitor say ana baby om ye training no ana e wo form ana say de ba ade na ma players no e prepare sa that's what training no say na di om fa training mu no eno na this prepare ni ade nyina ba na ni nyina no omo enti ase enso de afa ho obusa se Kotoko nko na injuries no wo ana say teams ahodo ni nyina omo safasa injuries because Kotoko complaints no doors no sa na tie e wo Premier Division clubs ni nyina mu ana Kotoko nko na sa de no enso eba edoso bi ka juju kura any injuries no mu amose Kotoko sha mu na moyema Kotoko ehye no nti no juju no ana nyadwuma wo injuries no so nyadwuma mo strikers no so strikers no anso mo de da omo de ma pampam na head ball hey I said na strikers ni nyina free mu na omo nye strikers be she go back say Asante Kotoko. Mo dey mo pa na say strikers dey pa no yo Asante Kotoko team no ni mo no. Na omo mu a yesu omo mu a em say nyema omo free mu a ana yema. SMP na juju no ana nyejmo strikers no so ana nema nkoyi di armo ayira nema sha say koyi pe na mo yimuti se mo na mo kokoye sa ne mo no nyina ho nsensem kakra enso wa ha obi so problem heart of ogni Vision FC Jesse clash no say DNT and the team kokoba ne sa Asante Kotoko ne is it Brekumasna or Vision?
Omni young apostles, goalkeeper no.
Okay.
Omni young apostles, goalkeeper no.
A similar thing happened.
In red, Frank Boateng.
Yeah, a similar thing happened.
But those watching television, I red in the pink. No.
Yeah.
To me,
a similar thing happened. DNT. I know omunye pre-match na. Send first half no end no because it's Jesus. How? DNT. We so the problem and so no. All right.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Has Vision.
Yeah, born Saturday. University of Ghana Stadium.
Edoso. Obako kra say Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Mediema big game say we dey about 4:00. Meanwhile Chelsea Arsenal 4:30. One the big guys are match na about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They can create the stadium. Meanwhile omo ba be quality be no ba jawa ba be. Can create and the teams no ehun doni ade be Chomako Stadium. Na omo ball ya o say papa za ade apo uhu flare uhu hwe uhu skillful player na mama time ni me no act classes mo yes mo ha omo mo ko yes match no nti mo amo schedule some matches nyina no Europe class
you very observant o say unse octo aso ka say even England omo form tough match e ma classico
yes
because mo nim say omo tough match e ba classico amanfo dudo na e be ko classico so nti omo kura omo e dadwene ho e make provision for these fixtures.
Okay, nti mo messages ni mo ya mo dia ba nyina no very very nice pa e dia je ho ye papa e ba local source no dia dia betimi dia adwene tum kakra na fi ya cheche doc
ya na make on time no mo de so much na share at the production for any TV for ompo ne be so much affected.
Yeah.
And as I said, as sponsors and as media rights holders, omo timi hwe sa na ma ye because who know hese nkrofo be through TV. Into who know person nkrofo hwe o TV so no. Who de no kra na o direct competitor to foreign games no. Because how many people would watch game no on TV 4:30 and 4:00. I just have 4 no start even. A ball be 5 minutes to. So 4:30 na Arsenal Chelsea be start na. The person will switch up.
Okay.
Until the needed impact open and who sponsors impact person will make it for your sponsors you won't get.
Okay.
Until so much trans no more share planning it very well. In time so the best share. I'm not too sure say TV3 in particular one station from 6 o'clock more prime program show up. I'm not too sure if they'll be ready to sacrifice some of the programs and show GPL games and races because I'm not going to game say I do 6 and now 6:30 krana combine audience
more fun
and for me as also as I have clubs because one of the games I got to confuse be making money. That is our game. At the end of the day they are cautious timer on a Premier League games can see a competition. Inti how do you sell it? It be a crow who intina Saturday or my how more. Who's that game that got to connect with them and not publicity no from solo was solo.
We be complaining here.
Yeah.
Say big games are kotoko mediema. No even a single kotoko person in the studio. Ebeki can some edify match no. Be attractive fans about stadium. All right. You better also the mamo our Mohammed Libu Africa kakra nafi de hojina and so
sure so injuries kotoko de ne better ke sense you must see.
You want some kakra ha. You can league matches no here. Among for issues no in Serie A the balls are given to fans through some questions and answers by Serie A. There is a code at the bottom of the live game. If you scan, it directs you to the questions. Okay, CB and so there no Our weekend is not a hot part to Africa.
Yeah, not only Africa. One game I catch my attention, a Copa Libertadores final.
Oh, yes.
Palmeiras Flamengo.
Yes.
Sergio, now it was a big game.
Yes.
Very, very big one. Now you determine who wins this year's Copa Libertadores. Ubeka say, a version of Champions League. No? And Sergio, imagine on the touchline, Abel Ferreira, former Sporting Lisbon, former Braga Sporting, former coach Ejinaha on the part of Palmeiras. Now, former left back of Atletico Madrid or Chelsea at a point.
Yeah.
Felipe Luis. Also, Ejina Edima Flamengo. Seju
the any show television. Yeah, okay.
Yekobo no ewo Lima, ewo Peru. Na stadium ni di Estadio Monumental.
Okay.
Yes,
mountains.
Mountains.
Now we didn't know who's objects we move. Yes, but then I be mountain as well. Okay, so experience.
Yeah, moment me anya match.
Maybe na Jesus nebi was out takwa.
Okay.
Was it the TNA park? But kona nkrofo group people no say.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But we need the osropa.
Sunya na musa nkrofo tete abrosan so. Any blokum. No more here match.
Coronation Park.
Yeah. I'm all for good people, so a nice experience. Look at them. Yeah, okay.
Almost an 80,000 seater capacity stadium. Yes, Estadio Monumental. Ewo Lima, the capital of Peru.
Okay.
So Sergio, that was where the game went on, and of course between Palmeiras and of course Meca Flamengo and of course game no the name Muyeshi, and who had the players on the field. Sergio, the Brazilian league still have some quality.
Yeah.
Because even share Flamengo team no, not Danilo, former Man City, former share the goal no cry header no. Alexandro, formerly of Juve, Jorginho, Moamo Chelsea, former midfielder, he was part of the team. Edson Polga of Chile, and of course Georgian de Arrascaeta, that Uruguayan now share the 2 goals no Emma Uruguay. Yenio World Cup Qatar 2022. Palmeiras. Andreas Pereira, former Man United midfielder, former Fulham midfielder, was part of the squad. And of course, Vitor Roque, former striker of Barcelona, also was part of the guys. And of course, Felipe Anderson, as a point in time, also ball Lazio. So Sergio is a bat Wasailuzu, Flamingo, Asasho Monti. Emma Andreas Pereira, his story no yakakra with regards to how teams are Okotobia, Sergio, no Makwa Koduzu. Say Copa Libertadores Champions 2025, Meca Flamengo. Sergio Oma qualify for Fions League group games and CAF Confederations Cup group games went on over the weekend. Now, Niakobane said
no before so be CAF Champions League group games no yenhwe sledge na kwame amo message o de bai kakra bi na fi yemfa enye yi kakra bi. Good morning Wofa. The last time Chelsea won against Arsenal, Queen Elizabeth was alive. Pele was alive. Abramovich owned Chelsea. Messi was playing for Barcelona. Estevao was 12 years old. Lukaku was playing for Chelsea. Watford were playing in the Premier League. Papashi was promoting his song Koyonso. Sir Franco Naro was about starting his PhD. Awa Muhammad was correcting you that it's University for Development Studies and not University of Development Studies. Hello, Chelsea fans. Focus on beating Arsenal and stop talking about European champions. Oh, sledge. The about to be an watcher. Yeah, that's it. So we are champions of Europe and in the world. Remontos are new. Muntimin League, Muntimin Munko Europe, Muntimin GBBA. Montos are new. Very simple. We don't have a compare Chelsea. Young guy.
Short fight.
Right. But by on fire, Mopa.
No fire, we fire. We fire the Tifaco.
What try 8 times?
Dear Norbeji.
I think that was 2021. And Chelsea Arsenal.
Now, share mostly where you don't see about Arsenal.
So no me no na. Why na? No Arsenal no mo na ebo weekend. Any ya kan me no mo ntamasem. No was mo ntumi nhye no. Ampa so mo ntumi.
It no dey here no.
Na say mo ne na ebo mo me no
masem. Chelsea be share na dey here no.
Mo me no masem ne.
No be Chelsea.
Mummy and Master
who will be Prade or champions of Europe and the world.
And Commander Moody.
Also, my achievement and say Chelsea.
One who she I could say that's what he's talking about.
What achievement? No. Say Chelsea. Young Gray.
From 2021, they are Chamunya Musho Mubi.
Also, I know I never what the
2021
only with Tim Nkosono.
The last sometime we now Lukaku na emo striker.
Elizabeth was alive.
We are Chelsea again that. You say be team we. What? If you need see team back.
Lukaku was there your striker.
Yeah, super engine free team moment Manchester Chelsea.
But that's right.
You team ni na ka say do FIFA only kuta. What Manchester Chelsea? You grad ya sha multi team ka. I sanka asem to move 10 men. When he move, you ntwa so.
E ka chem say go munya omo for work.
What that can say do. E kra mo struggle say multi-moka. We have Odisa and poor we have breaks. Our ntwa so.
So Sergio, CAF Champions League, CAF Confederations Cup. You bought 2 round of games. So what it means for this year, no, remain of the days now, can a year who game be just say after AFCON, and Sergio, that will be 2026. Now, interestingly, games are catching my attention. Saturday, you have ball games, I'm born on Friday, where work, more early, more. Games are catching my attention after the program on Saturday was the game between Pyramid FC and Power Dynamos. Sergio, over the weekend in Zambia. Pyramid FC, Sergio, quickly, Yanko Ghana for more over the weekend.
Okay.
Couple of goals, I know, so a buy. Mohamed Kudus forcing Amankwa, the likes of Douglas Osu, Daniel Efriye Banier was on target over the weekend. Prince Edu Kwabena. Sergio, Yenshas here, Fulham, any Tottenham game now, Ebaso over the weekend. Unfortunately for Tottenham Hotspur, they were down at a point by 2-0. So Kudus have to score the consolation for them. And now Omohuni said, after say Kudus go no mubetimi de bi ababe kan na omonya equalizer no, but unfortunately Intimia Manesa 2-2 difficult for Tottenham in that game na course no. And over the weekend that was Mohamed Kudus scoring the consolation no. Wabra Tottenham eluzu at home against Fulham. And Sergio Oko the championship forcing Amankwa was on target for the club. Norwich City they played against QPR and injury layoff up ahanopa watene fiache. And I think forcing after coming from injury, etimi share this goal a basso between Norwich City and Queen's Park Rangers. I course within the championship. No, so apart from him, Prince Edu Kwabena was also on target. Recently had his debut with the Black Stars in that game against Japan and of course South Korea. Black Stars games, and we say he can be a very good admission, especially that goal or share against South Korea now go no understand because the technique now this share go no a man for who say yes this is a proper striker or what nyansa now or what technique power when it comes to scoring me and you like this. So that was the game air try go between Victoria Plazen and of course FK Mlada I course who was Czech League no Prince Edu Kwabena was on target for the club Obra Omo winning by 2-1. Say yo free a honum echo the Serbian League now. Zelesnika against FC Radniki. Kweku Kakari was on target for the club, FC Zelesnika. And that was how it went on. The Serbia League, no, they won by 2-0. And it was a good one from Kweku Kakari or Shegono, Emma and the club, FC Zelesnika, Serbia League, no. Apart from Kweku Kakari, Douglas was also on target. Douglas Ousu was also on target for the team. Radnik Sudolika against TSC Baka. It was Serbia League. He went to the movement. Sergio Eno Lizu on the left, no. Emma Adakela, no, and that was good enough to see. Said Douglas Ousugo, no. Ebetudra Emma, the team Radnik Sudolika. Almost we need the game over the weekend. It was Serbia League, no. Apart from Douglas Gono, Daniel Efriye Banier, former striker of Accra Suffolk, former captain of under-23, the Black Meteors of Ghana, and of course, former player and also a co-representing Ghana at World Cup in Qatar 22. Black Stars player and also a part of the squad. No. Over the weekend, the team FC Arau won against FC Zamas. Oko the second tier of the Switzerland League now, Swiss League now. If Daniel Efriye Baniers was on target for the club, and Sergio, that was how it went on over the weekend. So Sergio, we know and the summing up the performances of Ghanaian players over the weekend. I think it's good seeing some couple of goals, especially Omo free injury like forcing Amankwa or Timisha go over the weekend. Seju, Media German pa. Seju, Enwa Oba Dr. John Connor. Mr. Connor ba.
Connor.
Yes. Oka Omo a graduate PhD.
Okay.
Doctor of Philosophy in Historical Studies. Yes, you. Oka Omo graduate, over the weekend.
Oh yeah, I know
yes,
this boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
nice.
Very the thesis, very, very strong one.
Wow.
Historical and philosophical study of symbol of authority in Asante since 1900s.
Okay.
We know Kochia Yura. Okay. So
Okay.
That was very
Connor
good
and the family,
yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay. Hey, Connor na okay. What the emphasis here? Na SMP. Connor, congratulations. Why are they? Teacher ni ba enso enya PhD no bi. Asol the papa da ho award the trim. Why are they papa Connor? I remember those days. No, okay. Connor so here na mo aso nim hwe. All right. Yeah, the best here na fe kwa Mickey at the local stories no and so abreye. Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9, GCB, your bank for life. GCB, your bank for life. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people. MTN, everywhere you go. Me low, energy to go further. Dear Nebekosu 6 March or Pajo, Kwamiki the details in and so Ebebreye. Toyota, Ghana, Company Limited, drive smart, save smart. Toyota parts ahodoɔ pii nso aba a ne boɔ no wɔ fam yie papa mepatwɛ ka ho na kɔpɛ bi ɔma discount from 20% to 50%. Hino Tracks no Lexus and afei Toyota parts no mepatwɛ aba ne boɔ no wɔ fam 50% discount depending on their auto. Ubenya saa promo yi ewo hefa enche na promo no abawie tika ho na ko Toyota fo asoye no mo emwa DSTV, your home of entertainment. Say dear na opese wo hwe ewo DSTV so a unya titiro mu amoniji football any other sporting event no bibia leagues ni nyina ewo DSTV. Drabin Rural Bank, the best rural bank 2023. Chamber of Commerce, that is Abasubodi Ede Ama Drabin Rural Bank. Sanso and the Balm of Gilead, Omo Alternative Clinic and Diagnostic Center, Dr. Edmond Arthur, Eda Ano, Kahona Koji Wayaresa, Omo Anso and Akokofa, BOG Vinegar, Ede Abajasu, the Kakregunsum na Onoma, Adia Beje Uridiano. Enyasem kitu akra ka ho na kope BOG vinegar ibioba Asida House security post wo obenya bi wo blue blooms amwatin ababanom omama obi enso ato na fe concrete we Kessben na so ye wo circle ozo obenya bi ato kama pa CFAO Mobility Center CFAO Mobility Center be paucho ka ho CFAO Mobility Ghana. If you construction a copim commerce, dear na ope unyanto was CFAO Shackman any fuso tracks no for haulage and a fair trading. Ho ninano benya bi ato was CFAO Kilong buses no we air for transport okwa obenya bi ato Mercedes Benz range ni nyina obenya bi ato enso ewo ho Mitsubishi pickups obenya bi ato ewo ho SUVs fuel efficient Suzuki vehicles ni nyina obenya bi ato ewo CFAO Mobility Ghana oka se CFAO Mobility Ghana was mobility solutions all in one place. Omokaho and yadi Kessben Midfield Action programming yadi ebro kaho na fa wonso ohun bedom Kessben Midfield Action programming na esomfa so bocho p enye kwa se kukudami ede omo ababedon yen na yebeton odwade no ede ama wani agi ho yi papa omo san support on krankra ID programming ebro Jabba Jewelry Herbasol Company Limited, Pimsan Company Limited, Dawood Herbal, Gentleman Dental Clinic, Kojak Pharma, Otria Herbal Powder, Divine Hope for Nade Abba Ejaso, Easy Waterproof Paint, Karenstick Ventures, 3P Garlic Mixture, Piwak for the day Abba Ejaso, Kingdom Herbal Center, the Kingdom Garlic, Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, Kingdom Tremendous Capsules, and a fee, Okasa Kingdom. We see no challenger. Tonchi Herbal Capsules, Ghana Herb, former Executive Herbal Hospital, I was Sipet Dotti. Ayarisa ko na omumfa amount 10 Doctor Amegashi say spiritual say herbal healing pacho foni eche Doctor Amegashi na obebwa ye papa Ginny 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 mayonnaise omuso ebebwa papa say mayonnaise na ope de creamy tasty delicious for salad no fried yam kebab o burger o sandwich ni ade nyina no the make come food the amount Genie mayonnaise mpamcho max buy home appliances nyina no ko na koton wo max buy ne bo no wo form na original cheye papa max buy when any afofro enomoboa ma yede midfield action program yede bro abodumienu apausima enwotwe kwa Mickey atrase minim de one ne chatia na oya bosu no the phone no ako no akisi phone no na wasan chati no kisi phone no kwa Mickey na wo kofia me bomba say one day ure mfia obe delete because we so delete nyina dako no one delete na akofa nsempi minim onse ise wasan style no ai so first no odum phone no hangi or they say the bottom no they hangi the mother be sha unya phone da first dan kola kra the phone no ebo games was easy tablet abo on pe the phone no obo the phone no fast power tablet no the games ni na they go make a easy phone from ni na obo se obo tumi use phone ni bi comment moi mother dey boa we are still oh hangi phone
come here comment defend the hokaka
comment and who's a big it a white 4x4 what come here what then when you sisi yeye wa hana nkwa
uchiri weekends
uchiri weekends wo wi ya kotoka kakese na uchiri weekends kwame what's going on and I enjoy what you masa
NXT saying
same ko na nasika nasi bati front na kwame echi nasi no weekend no kwame odido
my oboni biana
na wasintika
wonra
bato
me maya
bato ya no
se nipa da se ni baboa na de kira se dia me kawe
me se no wasintika no oh so me hu na me convince ya ne dia ampa
no team
ka we say we the weekends go
me boa no
me se kano
je de ma betra
kano
je de ma betra ya me it next time
I say white top no chi white 4x4 so na city from
kwame be did
weekend or drive na simgwa
wo
akwadi de yego
me be boa wo no
yemo
now we are witness
what's going na that see as me
yemo be abi
oh
nessa me abeko me PT
ya me photo nesse o de make ya memre ni merpa
we are doing in the
of course kala
did that ono ane ka kura o say brown o akobo white kuchi white
driver so white because I driver was
me driver so to be white we was driver so white kese video ma yo ba no
nasiba ka yenko kwa
nam kese video ma ne yene no ade
ai fufuro
You know say fear that bay.
Yes.
And a walk up draw na beba so.
Ubia we.
Pamboni league
e wa America be. E wa America be.
I call we the pamboni league.
Yes, this one obio.
This be obio. It's just a Ghana Football Association. Mpanyifo nyina no ekọ
qualify yes obuko.
Omo nyina. Nti Washington okay ekoso wen. Washington.
Oh, say the okay be.
Akoso Washington DC Kennedy Center. Oni bia dwumedie no ebetimi akoso ntimi kase Ghana Football Association bomo impanyifo nyina no de ani akiro omo expertise benya very good group na yetimi akom eno any say the city the Black Queens of Ghana so kopiemu United Kingdom but weather no omo say very cold United Kingdom ahead of a China big game ebekoso
excuse me o
oze
excuse me Munko face mano.
Munko face European champions.
On face excuse me. Very cool.
You know, Munko face European champions. You question Mara say.
Munko face woman.
Debbie, it's very difficult. Difficult.
Oh, sir.
Oh, Debbie, difficult. Okay. We never try for mom. Omunya Aston Villa for ma. You team there. Omo show.
Aston Villa say your main team
now. You team. Now Obo England, the European champions. You know, it's not easy game.
China 5.
What? China about women's football. Almost China's our 5-0. Inti enough from na weather na sanso aye cold. Aye sanso aye cold. Inti aye China and a game no ebetimi abaso. Ghana Premier League matches ebaso. Ye de won sama udo nyina e de bebremo e wo dwumedie som. Na ye be sha say from Saturday. Saturday has etimi she vision. Ekaba kwa women timi ante and na Sunday games awdom enso etimi ebaso na Sunday games ebaso no Asante Kodoko she mediama by Asante Kodoko ne mediama kwetipenko 2-2 and a game ne ende Swedro All Blacks enso tenefiem and Young Apostles ekwetipenko goalless draw Basake Oli Stars eshe Nations FC ekaba kwa women timi ante Gold Stars eshe Duana Stars ekaba kwa women timi ante bechem tenefie emma hohoi ekosho mu 2-1 and only results are a PMU abo Brekum Chelsea and Samates ekwetipenko goalless draw and a game in NDA and a Pando Heart of Lions wamoso and a Karela game no ND a goalless way a Ghana Premier League matches Saudwa etoja and 4 p.m. Super Monday ebebaso 11 wonders Womani dreams and ebebo for Ghana Premier League and also so koso den yebeko Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium na in some audio kopiemu ewo Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium no yedini nyina abramo ahead of Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium no yefan tudwa se Kumase Asante Korokom na womunim se Wednesday ebe womo our standing game against a future stars a FA Cup game ebebaso on the 3rd of December nanso FA Cup committee no e question next week Wednesday into kwada ebe ni na wotwe so 10th of December and akensie no ebetimi abaso ede amaboboko no Kumase Asante Koroko womo abrante fe ne Peter Amidu abrante esina kan this season wo bwako doko yie papapam ne contract won semno ebe deja se dem waje pene se kwambia so obetimi extend ne contract no e de Kumase Asante Koroko boboko no nti Peter Amidu akwa ne contract no ebe issue no se de one management no a resolve ya wo mo a prepare contract wo mo de ema no se de bia wo me steady no metimi assign sa contract no wo Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium e wan ye wo Alex Menu e Kumase Asante Koroko Asante Regional Circles Council no wo mo a chairman wakasam wose Kumase Asante Koroko place no and no draw no mo boy no wo ma ya de 5 games and no more within 14 games and ye easy and unti kotoko ne mediama no mef tika mienum asanso me match na draw de wo mo aya de pa
akwasa ba de chairman ban kwajuma athletic but person kokobo boy ye bo ma paso me a very good team but there are departments here Erika attacking department no in January we beef up and the best we may now say 14 days but about 5 games 14 days 5 games it's unusual 14 years, about 5 games. Then my boys now, but my idea power. They say, "Okay, injury list. I have more than 12 players on my paper." What that?
Somebody Obiaro Kovai.
It's my paper slap me say. And I say, "Yeah, maybe. Offense. I said that maybe. I said you, and that's injury. If I support the person to entire boys, Zema."
Ensemo Alex Menu wode etudwa Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters omahwa Kensi ni after the game no womoso ekasai.
As we say, I said no, like expect say at least ball no, e bet be win by 3 goals to 1. No 4 goals no, but to be a manager and I share goals no. Yan fanisa na yan share the way forward.
Yeah, two problem will be Ghana referees. Sometimes obudi tia kotoko. And I do not obudi tia no. I'm why what are they? I'm kotoko. Yeah, Kumasi journalists and the bloggers no. Abuke bi abo say kotoko no more hype players. But yeah, be say no by your who sa. Every day be no more hype kotoko players say where you good. But yeah, be say no by your who sa. Yeah, person players no more hype you no. You won winner and kotoko players first half no. Jauna ball. And as a guy was a lot of show say or a senior. Second have a lot of ball. Obu 2 players in the move say at least obu show up. But aside 2 players no you won't be but obu got tell radio so TV so am buy 2 players no say by your best by who. Yes they show to match you care. And your coach no so at least I'm back up also improve kakra. The selection the tactics 1-to-1 also improving. Now more players because yeah, kotoko yeah to win jai yeah eba haye yes maybe I can say best stadium but at the Sunday yeah to win trophy even weekdays you to cut your juma off yeah babu shabo what has it you slap pay for no born am born there not there to be frank do almost share first go back because from show up you say they be asa no so mo ye because semako evanchire club ye Kumasi Asamrante because na we share born now kotoko born in na ifa na so isa ka afro die ni nyina ye ne ball no ba ye besre maintain do anim wa mo chances no je na mo de ye so mo do anim wa mo chances na mo benya na anim wa no mo ti fa se go mo do anim wa mo ba bonato sabio me minta obi o mi ade am hia ni go mi misika mi be tria ani go because me mama me sia enso me utimi to atale nse me utimi madendi utimi hwe me dey kura ba me dey na mama me go na any there because so do anymore na wo to bo etimi nsa yes supporters no mo ha aye wonim say wo hwe kan me pa ene nkane ansem yesusi wo mo so ba ade ba ko pa na me ka kire wo mo ye besire coach etomle bia hu say wo ba man kra no so bi abesem Samba and Benvoni to me and what na be a pra and crown hide Mamma Granny Mamma chance no Muslim to ever because the same Usha was no Bemna and Grand Bemna who said Womuno or Bibi or Matia show Bibi the Amaya supporters and Jebasa coach Oman Granny chance and Granny chance no Musuba Bobadia because and Benvono a grand lesson Yabasa we are going to support up and tell you so to fear near Lusua, which me can wasm. And the sound same, we are going to support us and meet him in the field. Mindidi, I did be bear now to me, Minia home, Milidi, Naso, me Treska, Abba Stadium, not to fear, Naso Yahosa supporter, near Lusua to me can come, Stadium, Prianaba, Yabatono, Yatono, with him cash, but I say,
as we say.
Where some of the supporters of Kumasi Asante Kotoko wamo editu dabra game ne ba na wiye na after first half referees wamo be di game no wamo bre papa ansa na wamo timi ewuram akọ dressing room ni nyina nse Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters ni bi wamo eti agropama ne so na mo gidie se referee odi game no ne modimo no na ende yie enu ntenam so ema Ghana Football Association wamo eye meka se prosecutor no wa charge Kumasi Asante Kotoko se wamo allow nkrophobia wamo ni so mo ba ina perimeter ho eba ina perimeter ho after first half no ekwohye hyehyɛ tunnel no mu ɛyɛ nyɛma bi wɔn threatening referees no attacking referees no wɔn gidie sɛ ɛnyɛ ɛno nti wɔn up to Wednesday sɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko wɔn ɛnfa anuyie ɛnso ɛmbra after the game
to management, right?
Yes.
Omde Bra Kotoko management.
When I become almost Asante Kotoko Sporting Club.
Okay. Kala
have been charged with breaches of the disciplinary code 2019 and the enhanced match day safety and security protocols 2025 following their Ghana Premier League match against Midema Sporting Club. The club is alleged to have failed to ensure the safety of the match officials by allowing unauthorized persons into the Zone 2 tunnel at the halftime where the officials were threatened and attacked.
Okay. All right.
After first half, 2-0, no matter for no. See there be referees, a count be, and now one more Kujina or Manko Fokujina, Tano no more, a 13 referees, and almost also attack you more. Tenya threaten Kwamo attack you more, and so at the count. After the game, Wayne and then some coach Prince, where assistant coach at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko, what they etu, I see players no idea, or you're happy with the results, Kumasi Asante Kotoko team, no one more in Saka.
I can't say that I'm disappointed. We saw where we came from and then what we've gone through.
I'll tell you the fact. I'm happy. Because we couldn't go out here losing all the 3 points. It was very, very tough for us. But the boys did very well to fight, give a second up, a good fight like that. So we are very, very happy with the results. We're okay. We just look out for the next game. Yeah, it was seriously talk. We could no way go out of here this game with a lose. Definitely, I think we've gotten a point here. I'm okay with it. Because if you look at our schedule, it's been a very busy one. We've been all over the country, I tell you. And then to come and perform this way with one of the best teams in the league now, I think the boys have done very, very well. I'll tell you the fact. I'm happy. Because we couldn't go out here.
When you some coach Prince, or yeah, assistant coach, and my coach Abdul Karim Zito, what they do, that's a place, no, wama brepa, and to fight back, benya a 1 point out of a yes, I game with you, one more ayad. Your Sasso Kasai, so boys, no, one more abre, one more ayad, one more good job, and na, oh, Kumasi, Babayara Sports Stadium.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm disappointed. We saw where we came from, and then what we've gone through. You've seen where we came from and what we've gone through. These boys have done a very, very good job. The second half, before when we did the tenor, a lot of people thought we have lost the game, but it didn't happen that way. Boys did very, very well to come back and then score those 2 goals to get us a point. I'm not disappointed in that one at all. Because if we went out here with a 0 point, that would be a very big problem for us. In the first place, what I would say is that we all know for the past 2 weeks what Kotoko has gone through, traveling all over the country. And on the side too, we have some players who that are injured. So it's not easy. Today, what I would say is that these boys, we register them, all of them, and everybody has a role to play in the team. So if someone is injured and they bring you in there, you have to come and do your job. What I would say is, it's not that we are not, we don't have our set in their fitness level, or many of them are injured. No, we shouldn't blame that. We were asked to register 30 players. Out of 17 gone, we still have more to play. And this is what they can do. And I think today they've done a very good job. I appreciate it. Yeah.
When someone coach Prince or they etuja, I want some truffle mono. I say,
also can say, me tis no kind of you.
Oh,
yeah. Also, more register 30 players.
I also 30 players. And it be
more excuses na injury no on yintum.
On yintum.
Also no yintum. Mami Santini.
We gotta say that I'm disappointed. We saw where we came from, and then what we've gone through. You've seen where we came from and what we've gone through. These boys have done a very, very good job. The second half, before when we did the tenor, a lot of people thought we have lost the game, but it didn't happen that way. Boys did very, very well to come back and then score those 2 goals to get us a point. I'm not disappointed in that one at all. Because if we went out here with a 0 point, that would be a very big problem for us. Right. First place, what I would say is that we all know for the past 2 weeks what Kotoko has gone through, traveling all over the country. And on the side too, we have some players who that are injured. So it's not easy. Today, what I would say is that these boys, we register them, all of them, and everybody has a role to play in the team. So if someone is injured and they bring you in there, you have to come and do your job. What I would say is, it's not that we are not, we don't have our set in their fitness level, or many of them are injured. No, we shouldn't blame that. We were asked to register 30 players. Out of 17 gone, we still have more to play. And this is what they can do. And I think today they've done a very good job. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can say that.
Okay. Okay. Me said I see me blame players no performance on injured players.
Yeah.
Because you can register 30 players. Now 17 April. They still have other players.
They still have 30.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the same message, say it's not easy. It's not easy.
But on this side,
say players prepare results and they are quite interesting. Is a boss, which is Karim Zito, on countless occasions. I mentioned the injuries and they affected our performance. And the assistant coach is also saying that any consider the injuries here excuse because he registered 30 players.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
what
Coach Prince, all right.
He's a bit inconsistent with what he's doing.
This area or different interpretation.
Now the kind of
only to injured players in a course of the
and resource.
Yeah, because we register 30 players. And no come out.
17 gone.
Yeah,
into more
now
13 now.
Show this year. Say what you may say the amount.
Yes.
They now register 13 and 17 gone. How can 13?
13.
We have
the Akabia no omoya available prior no. And so banana the adjustment the amount of baby.
It is so many results am I implementing on the injuries. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
And it's a bit inconsistent.
Also, Kotoko, I go through hell within this few 15 days. Or more about games I would do. Coach Prince.
Yeah, as you said, you know that there's a lot of injuries, and the window is going to be open very soon, so we can put in some other people. But I'm not disappointed. The only game that we lost at Laseke was the one that hurts me. But the rest, the boys put a very good performance. That one is when I saw the tightness on them. So, and the theft was artificial theft. We withdraw Ablo right on the pitch. After the warm-up, we have to take him out to save him. So we are going to hell, but we'll survive. Yeah, as you said, you know that there's a lot of injuries, and
also we're going through hell, but we'll survive. The same Prince and may blame where you on injured players. 17, 13 now, I say the show this year, so bad there's away. Okay. On the other breath,
we are going
through hell.
But to survive.
Blow a cry frame drawing to save him. So how is it consistent with people should not blame their abysmal results?
But young corner me for the what? Scientific Herbal Clinic in Crowd Talk Nafe Minfa Gentleman Dental Clinic. And so a message kakre na kwa Mickey and for other local sources no twice.
Eba Niwad Scientific Hospital. A team of medical scientists. I create a boom near the infinite maswo. A juma or ya swear has it. Ya swear had it. Yes, I'll buy a sabi. Near time a good amount. Said the coconut. The boom, ya do two effidious. me afidie ye omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote di yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni bebia no so te be ye so yare na ma wa to yare ase what the edit ni say se ni bebia se wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani What Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobius Yadjuma ne say enubna eni no tan a obo ade edi dumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na yemfa fremno emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no essay yenko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban edi dialysis a kidney no say akodu se den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem ewo ni What Scientific Hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye ni bofra ban ene nyama bi efra ede ma wo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar ekosrupi no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwem sisi na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kwa so wo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne peja na wo ba ehyemu a ehyemu na adwo eno bo so atese ne bema no ensore kra ebi na e no bi ada so a wo no yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosi mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na ho nsuo e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba beba ne ho nsuo mu no na emo no be friend se spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a Obani What Scientific Hospital enfidie de ehwemu beda di amye wo se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane ye betwera mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie ntimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne die stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni de akire ye no halitosis yade ba ko ya no wanyi obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odun so ntentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekwa ni mo no o prostate na ekese prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odun so ntentem odun so bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amoya de dia nyadidie se ni What Scientific Hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie e de twe enubna ena afa hode ni fra haban mu e de sawo ya de ma wo na eye ni What Scientific Hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansuru Bank no ene die ni mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type the What Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
What Scientific Hospital nyanko panda rumenti wa moto edema
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi ayedi ane sɛ yebesi wosen na yɛbɔ wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa ne ntoma pa afira Gentleman Dental sɛ oba ye clinic wa enema bibiri na yeye efa nipa wosen ho ene wonum oba Gentleman Dental yeye consultation and examination services problem ben na ekoso how ben na ekoso wonum na fi wakire anamon a ɛwɔ sɛ utufa ho na itimi eboa afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye professional mu na ye friends killing and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esene mu se bi o kasa etimi mapampan ene ade eba mu oba hwa yetimi ewohoro wonum eyi saa enema ne nyina edifui esene ase esene tibia na asesa no esan fa ne ntoma pa edifura obi wo hɔ na tokuro ato ne semu anase ne se no eso ebubu anase wanya fracture esene nkasa ebu eno yetimi eye failing enso so na ye de ama wo anase ebi nso so na obi wo hɔ wabase ne se no watena se ama esene ase opese otu ne se no eno nso so ye frɛ no extraction oba ye extraction service eno so ye betu oseno e di ama afi ebi wo nso na ne se no wanya missing teeth ye woni si no ahodo bebree ye frɛ bibi se dentures no ye de utimi ehye na wotimi asan ayi wa mu utimi yi na wasan ahye eno ne frɛ ne dentures no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi wo afi ye wo fixed one no anase a ye ta frɛ no permanent one no eno nso so ye si a untimi entu bi eno e ne frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crowns eno ni nyina no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi e wo afi nso so ye obi se braces ne say o seno kwan de dem anase emu atetete bebre no no oba yetimi ehye braces no within some period na o seno asan akrusu kama na ma o seno atimi ayeden anya ahoden afei obi pese oye titwhitening o pese odi don hwere bakope eye o seno fitafita te se de o ne bi so da oba gentleman dental ye beye o seno fitafita e de amount how bia eni ho abefo kwan so na ye de ebeye e de amount afei obi pese o share ne sen gold silver oba gentleman dental ni na ye gentleman dental clinic ye chia kwan enye yira kwan kura ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa ba bia market no ewo no ufri abronsan na new story building na okọ Central Police Station no gentleman dental branch ba ko ewo ho na wodru enkran so aye wo nungwa usi nungwa main lorry station hokra na ofra nurse ba ko bra be fa ana se station na chi authority street ne so gentleman dental branch ba ko ho na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho gentleman dental branch ba ko so ewo ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho no obefa kwan na ekota disco junction obepa junction no kakra ko wani obo se OGN bank no ewo ho ye ne OGN bank na ne wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho a onsa nifa so ho a gentleman dental branch ba ko ewo ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru kuma se Abrepo junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station na yabon sign no na edi ho direct opposite to the Methodist school ho na gentleman dental ye wo Tamalin so ye wo tishigu ufri yabron sanya na oko MTN main office ye ne Tamale post office na edi anywhere ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda.
All right. My emra na yemfa other local stories na akano enso emeka ho. Kwame.
What you know, Coach Ibrahim Tanko so kasai. Was it during the game? No, woman lose concentration. I can't be and a woman results. Was it proud to game kotoko? Oba James so be 4 points. No, James so be 4 points. No, but during game the do level be now here. So bet my pick points now. Also team pick points. No, Coach Ibrahim Tanko.
Yes, I think you're right. I mean, we lost concentration, and honestly, I should say also, I mean, we have to make changes because of injuries, and yeah, it was really painful. I mean, after leading 2-0 and 2-2, but I mean, this is football. We have to go and then work on our mistakes. Yes, I think, like you said, I mean, maybe we change a bit earlier. So last 20 minutes, we don't have anyone to change, and you could see that some of our players are really tired. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's football. I mean, normally before the game, if you say I should take 1 point, I will agree. But how the game went, definitely we deserve the 3 points. But that's football. I mean, Bafo had a knock, and I think Fuzi, he had a malaria before the game, and I think, the energy is off, so we have to change it. Yes, I think.
Coach Ibrahim Tanko Ninsemo di tuja Abraham ni Kumasi Asante Kodoko ebebo draw. Has of work I can say Kosum on Saturday. Nana Koko Ajima. Was a match no niemu huye has of folk was some prevent no and no team no ebeye. One ye no and a namsumo mu consider and no dear hadji papa Nana Koko Ajima.
Or even the whole week I've been telling them we conceded 2 goals from set piece. The ball went to the far post and then the opposition brought it back and then we conceded. So the whole week we worked on, the far post, how to defend it and everything. Here in the dressing room, I told my boys that, look, of course it's Didi Dramani. I'm sure he's seen those 2 goals. I'm sure he's realized that, we're weaker in the far post. So that's exactly what he's going to go do. So whenever there is free kick to the box or corner kicks and stuff like that, the first thing we should do is cover the far post. And of course, you realize that we considered the goal from the far post. The header came from the far post before the second header connected into the goal. So, I mean, it's very, very disappointing, especially if it's something that you worked on the whole week. You come into the game and the boys are not able to do it. It's very, very disappointing. But of course, it's one. I mean...
Someone na kwa German coach ede emabobo kefen Vision FC wadi 2 jase sabre adia wama practice ya se hat of work ebe use ede ashomo no enu into some prevent no enu mistake na no mokoye ya wo mutimi ede concede coach Masud Didi Dramani Didi enso kasai after the game no.
I still stand by the fact that you are playing with a more transitional team, and then you are playing with against a side that is more useful, and so you expect that at some point they will play, and which is very normal in the game. try to control them when they are in good shape, and then try to exploit when you can find the right spaces. I think that we found the right spaces, but still we need to improve on our decision making. Our trump card is also working on the set pieces, because the set pieces game has become very fundamental in the modern trends, and so when the game becomes so tight, you can rely on the set pieces to open up. I think that we should have scored even more than two from our set piece play. Now,
when you some Masoud Didi Dramani coach and the Macras of Bokono, what they at two Jabra game the pan a year was also Kasai Saz of Vogue. One more a creative chances, midfielders creative chances. I was a strikers and etimiche. And when there was Saz of Vogue, it mean proving a year or more goal scoring no emu. Coach Didi
improve on our decision, more especially when to play. The game of football is simple. You know, sometimes we are more complex, and in the complications of decisions in some key moments, which turns out to burn out our energy levels, and which is sometimes, I think, is very unnecessary. That we need to play what we can see. I think that we need to improve on our decision making, more especially when to play. The game of football is simple. You know, sometimes we are more complex, and in the complications of decisions in some key moments, which turns out to burn out our energy levels, and which is sometimes, I think, is very unnecessary. That we need to play what we can see. I think that we.
Free has aswe nanse ne be free has aswe no first half has a book any Boboko fan vision omo jesi no eklashe nti after the first half no wo mo ekose suggest because now hwe game na difficult we ya bra game no e ba be hyase has a book jesi nie na wo hwe so obohu eye Boboko fan vision wo mo enso jesi nti after the first half no wo mo koban no na team no enso esesa wo mo ejesi no afide be clear ma wo mo ti genua eno na wo hu no the second half no na vision for kose some jesi no ekose this color ma ye de to game ni so ewo UG stadium ye fe ni nche Gold Stars match course na na amankwa ye coach e de ema Gold Stars wose mante no wo mo ya die papa e kan bi na mutimi nya sa results no beating Aduana Stars de enye adeketoa
normal. The strategy is normal thing we normally do. We know how they play. They are the leaders. We are the champions. We need to come strongly as home match and win. We want to continue winning our winning ways at home. So that's the secret. Psychologically, if you see Ghana football, normally at home, everybody was strong. Every team is strong at home. And as we started, when you go to away, we did very well. So if you lost at away, and when we are coming back home, we know definitely we will win at home because we did well at away. Normally, some of the matches are not the real reflection of the games, especially what we played last time against Nations. The players did very, very well. So, because of how they played, I'm very sure playing here, our miss will win.
Where you coach a day Emma Gold Stars after the game, no, Ninsemo de to coach Aristica and Sukasai. Was it Gold Stars a idea? None so the players, no, midfield no, and no Mujaye, a day Emma Gold Stars and Namso, Emma Sa defeaty, and so a buyer at the Madrid Stars.
Yes, you see, I think I lost the game the first 50 minutes. The player is going inside, and I tell before the game, be careful if coming you from the pressure or pressure. Be careful this 50 minutes. After 50 minutes, the possibility of pressure again. This is the goal starting with the pressure for it. But some player is not going inside and listen what I'm talking, and he will coming penalty and coming score one after 50 minutes. You will fix something inside from the tactic about the long pass. The player need to understand where is more.
Where your coach Aristica Aduana Stars for head coach one on so summer wa day etu dwano no yenkoma chakoso ebo kwando home and na eye amenuru when the carrera team no ekopiem okotwe draw konya 1 point after the game no was so happy with the results Momosakai.
But we were also very good defensively, and I think that
the credit will go to the boys because they were up to the task. And they defended very well, even though we were under pressure. Yeah, we even didn't play the way I wanted us to play. Because after soaking the pressure, you should keep the ball and try to launch an attack, but we're not able to put the ball on the ground. And they have very good centre backs, and so their centre backs attacking play also affected our offensive play, but they were able to come on us with the ball. And so we didn't really do well in the first half, but we defended very well. We worked very hard in midfield, and sometimes when you are playing against a team that is very experienced, you need to come with a strategic plan.
When some coach Amenuru, where coach Edema Carella, what the etuja surprise calling PMU ewo bechem tinefie Emma Bobokwa, Wamo Ensom, a free a Hohoi United, a Beshomo, a cap Numo Mutimu Bako. Tijani Bashiru, when a coach Edema Bobo in the place, did really well and the mass resource, Wamo and Sakaye.
Yeah, it was a very difficult game because before coming here, we were having the same point, and we know we have to work hard if really we want to go back with a point here. So that's exactly what we did. And for me, I think my boys did so well. They deserve a big credit. We really deserve the 3 points because since from the starting of the game, we were ahead of them. Even we had the penalty, and our key man, Safiano, wasted the penalty. But we continue fighting till we got that 3 point that we came for it. Yeah, it was a very difficult game.
When you say Tijani Bashiru, when coach Edema Hohoi United, coach Kwabene Misa, and after the game, no place no, Wakasa was say overconfidence. Oh, you be show sa ne di game no, and so ebani wiye. Coach Kwabene Misa.
We were overconfidence. This very much. Looking at our performance, there are 2 matches that we played. We were confident that we beat Norway, but along the line, the players became overconfident after even scoring the first goal. Even before scoring the first goal, they have confidence that they can beat Norway. And unfortunately for us, the one who's playing the game for us got injured. And the replacement was not the way we were expecting. So the replacer also played very well, especially in terms of area ball, it was okay. But unfortunately, we conceded that early goal that Morales. When you are down, you want to come up, it's always very difficult. But we are playing, so we are not supposed to score for the people to come to equalize as early as less than 2 minutes. So it really affected the boys. Meanwhile, as I've told you, we also were confident. The way things work for us, we try our best, but our best is not enough to go there.
Kwabene Misa, and also at the Sansem where the 2 Ghana Premier League matches and then one some outdom, Yade Ebremo, Emmanuel Nkrumah, one also a coach at the Mabrekum Chelsea. After the game, on also some of the 2 Jenny.
For not winning this game because we came with a big mentality that we have to win, but unfortunately we couldn't win. We have drawn, and you said we had more than 2 chances. We had more than 2, and we had a penalty that has been disallowed, and then I don't think the game was too hard, but since we couldn't score to win, yes, it has become hard for us. And we have to go back and then prepare well, and then talk to the boys. They should put everything aside and then concentrate on the games ahead. Technically, I told our boys we have to build up from the back and then process the game and then to move forward. But since we could, our first 10 minutes, we had that moment, but after the 10 minutes, they also came into the game.
Where some Emmanuel Nkrumah, what they at 2 after the game, empty and everywhere you go. Minso mensa ka promo no ekoso bomoden na unso send sika na wo send sika through my Momo app na obetimi enye sika ewo ho ye che sika daily ye che sika weekly ye che sika monthly ade oben se obe use my Momo app no na wo de asendu sika fa send sika na nye sika free mu my Momo app no enhyehyɛ wo sunye utimi to data utimi to airtime ma ho utimi to data de mobi utimi to airtime so e de mobi apart from no utimi ye money transfer bank to wallet transaction savings loans investment pensions POS Momo transactions and until ni any other option bia download the my Momo app no bi uko your Play Store and NASA App Store no ma download the edit to phone so na wa send sika through my Momo app no MTN everywhere you go. Hisense big promo no air costume. Black Friday no ya extending no and into shannon sum. Na for ni che Hisense ye showroom bia na kopenya ma papa ni bito. Electronic appliances bia pe bia to biano. Oko Hisense showroom bia obenye bi ato. And into shannon sum. We and Black Friday no and the sanso ebium. Mega promotion no ebeba ay betete nyama ne so we yatete so nenso so oba na akone wie ya emane haw twei kese no ebeba enu nti Hisense showroom no baako ewo Kumasi City Mall baako ewo Adum ye Bembabu Bazaar baako ewo Tafo baako so ewo Tano so adibia beto ewo Hisense bia emfa say promotion ena woto ade no ye bema 5 years warranty enso ewo ho ede amount Toyota Ghana Limited. Toyota C. Sabre. Amanfo bia yusu Toyota biano. Shanensum. Sa wan to Toyota for kra wa. Awo so ko Toyota hom. Na kope ka ne party ni bi. O kano e Toyota Corolla. O kano e Toyota Yaris. Anase u Toyota Tundra. Anase e Land Cruiser. E Toyota ke bia. When your problem ho. O kano uhia engine. O kano gearbox. Electronics no problem wom, o control board no problem wom, o ABS no problem wom. Adibia ma ka na ye dwuma bia wo problem wom a. For when che Toyota Ghana Limited, nearma 50% discount e wo so. 50% discount. For ne say engine wo akobi sebi. Ye say beju 20,000 Ghana cedis. Ko Toyota ye betimi nearma 10,000 Ghana cedis. Toyota de ho na Sabre spare parts promotion no e koso den. Ni peduane de was say obomodin na ma nipedua no ho ehia ho yare bi wo ho viruses bi wo ho bacteria bi wo ho nyeme bi wo ho ekɔ nipedua no ma ye hu kwan a ekɔpie mu ewe nipedua no mu be kɔ a ema ye nsunsuanso bɔne ewe ye nipedua no mu yare ya obeti seso bi na mo onyare o nso owu da bi yare enunti ena wo so kɔpɛ cancer mixture ne bi kope cancer mixture ni bi nanom cancer mixture ni bi a obegye atum se wanum eduro pa edroi enyanwuno edroi colorless ayesensuo nom bi ko nipedua ni mu nyare bi esisi nipedua mu titum se bacteria bi virus bi ena akohaw cancer bi ena esiew anase nipedua no wawo nante kakra bi na wabre arthritis ena hawo oto ase ho wo problem awo ho anase yare bi woni no ehu ade ye yare bi te se koko na hawa edura make am for the maw eye cancer mixture no enu ni edura o se kope bi to na wonom na anum wi a wa be di wadanse se eye dropa Trust Jehovah Clinic takwa wamadaruma eno me de cancer mixture no e de abedwa so opebia to Kumasi a ya watonso high school road ni so ginya se kwan ni so ya number nie 0244 871862 0244 871862 offer number we so a ye be jos ne no adi nkomo ne amo aduro pani biato na wonso wetimi akwakonom mentena ho emien kasa brante de na onyare yom enso so wofiri mu eko CFAO Mobility Ghana ko we CFAO Mobility Ghana for wo mu ekira kwan nyema omo o maso enie uhia ka tai e beboa wato eye full style saa uto ya na tai na we uto ya na tai na bam uto ya na tai baby akowom bomade kope tai papa fa gu car na se uto tai brand new tie gu car na se a ebe take so many years and no tai no wasesa no na menya saa tai ni bi ato a eye CFAO Mobility Ghana apart from no ope Mercedes Benz na ato ope eye Mitsubishi pickup na ope bi ato anase uhia SUV car bia bi ato ewo yaseye uhia car ni fuel consumption ewo fomo a Suzuki ni bi na ope bi ato a eye CFAO Mobility Ghana wanya wasi udan wie uhia forklift ewo ho o warehouse no uhia eye forklift ewo ho a kope CFAO die ni bi na ebeboa ahoɔden ɛwɔ mu yie papa anase Shackman Fuso Trucks ni bi ɛna apɛ bi ato a ɛyɛ CFAO yɛwɔ adum yɛ bɛn KMA yɛ number 0501 353 717 offer number wei so a yɛbɛgye so ne aboa ama wo sam ɛnso etimi akabi Kingdom Herbal Center ɛde Kingdom Garlic Bitters no ɛde abɛdwa so kɔpɛ Kingdom Garlic Bitters ni bi nanom stress no ebeko boost immune system no e di amount Kingdom Ginseng Power e wo dwa so kope Kingdom Ginseng Power nanom ebeboa ma bema wetimi abo adwuma usisi yare no ebeko Tremendous Capsules e wo dwa so wo ba besia siesie huye obesiesie huye a enye watade hyem nemom se wasi ho obesiesie hoye kope Tremendous Capsules nanom wonom a ebeboa wo ye papa ejaba jewelry ejaba prempe the 2nd Street edum ejaba Ashtown traffic light na se ejaba se adibi edi gold aye bia opebia to a wo ma so ye na wo so ba na gold no se white gold ana se gold yi eye yellow gold bomodin na foni che ejaba jewelry prempe the 2nd Street edum Ashtown traffic light na se na ye ma obi nto Dwabewura Bank PLC asempa loan no ewo ho obatampa loan scheme no ho obese savings account current account microfinance susu shares dachinti investment account group loan fixed depositor and money no problem Dwabewura Bank PLC and now come ya wo mo ebeboa Hebaso Company Limited and the Hebaso criminal at the abedjasum. Na Hebaso criminal, unye bia, ebeboa ye papa, copebaso criminal be, we a bermanu obeshim, umbantem, we a bermanu obeshim, won't mean satisfy bani ya, a ye Hebaso cream, and the whistle you see. We use Hebaso criminal be a bebom, and my sub problem and so it try at the amount. Any drugstore, any chemical shop be a beato, your number near 0244 750 510. Nana amachi dede. Legacy night at the Abranten and Namachi the day eba 28th of December 27 days more and it is shannon so ususuna wotuno what to do pempenso ben nana machi eko celebrating nana machi eto nyum 50 years near and nunti and yeko celebrating on 28th of Mecklin Hotel shannon so na sabre bobo ho na yen celebrating nana machi me ma nana machi enko ni krachi ansana yakase amachi de nyumi de na ede amachi de bi yen celebrate no sabre ya otinkwem no sa celebration no na ekoso our Mecklin Hotel on 28th of December upemu nchemu bia number we na obefre 055 44 58 769 055 44 58 769 Abrante amachi de 28 yay and ebeko nyako celebrate no Milo the energy to go further Milo se sabre uni baby ako on the 6th of December Saturday ya for when che Pajo Stadium KNUST Milo championship no e ba bekoso kohwe weni so ade uye coach uye scout kohwe weni so ade anase uye individual ko na kohwe bi na abehu quality players a ebekoso anase dwumedie no ubehu sedie esi bekoso genu ayemfensia
okay match de kalasi enyum ba ko ede ne beko ye ema pesuku
suku na mape
yes
and also the okasa
no kalatia
na bibi aye no
na bibi aye no
suku na mape dintra
I don't know I'm so no omo miana da Yeah. Kala sen ko sivu pa. Kala sivu sa mi ya. Otiti ya fi. Na owiwe se ayi oditi hono.
Sukuna ma
dama eni ni botom.
Oh.
Kala de open nipa ye dini sika pa da e kala.
Ntino osi sukuna ma pe.
No
tia
bruta.
Tia man sakwa.
Kala. Yes, MP. Nyame be wo nko na wa.
Sa ma de nyame bo mo ano.
Yes,
am de suku. Nyankopɔ go onjo ma se ma se o.
No bo bro.
No bo mo ankasa.
Onim de ntom suku.
Bo kono na nwi odi ama mo no mo di bi ato aso. Eni to nwi no ma kwese bi aka ho. Eni achi nwi no ma kwese.
Bia mo no ke o.
Artificial aka ho. No ma sa bi aka. Eti nyankopɔ ti mi hwe o ma o se kai.
Yeah.
We are not bomb na so.
Si o ma se ma se.
All right, Sir Fred, Sir Whiskey, as in the league officials, should act quickly and work towards making our game more professional and well organized. The incident between Heart of Oak and Vision FC should never have occurred. During the pre-match meeting, the officials should have enforced the rules by allowing Vision, as the away team, to change their jersey to prevent the unfortunate situation that unfolded. We need to raise the standard of our league. Sir Whiskey, Sir Fred, and anyway, and so Abraya, Sir Whiskey. I go in room now. Jai. Julian Caesar, and anyway, and so Ebayan Twaswe. I say, do I watch the video of Mediama's penalty? In my opinion, the call was too harsh. The player dribbled his opponent and threw himself into the other players, giving them no room to move aside. Kojo, anyway, Efri, Ehia, Kumasi, and Abeka Yensa, and Area. Maminfa, we, and so as Joe. I think Kumasi Asante Kotoko's assistant, or saying, Kumasi, I think Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Okay, I mean, Shasia and free her. I slept like a baby this weekend because Liverpool, Barca, won, while Asante Kotoko staged a comeback to draw against Midiama. Okay. Long may it continue because I believe they can win their respective leagues. I saw a player in the lead team called Ampadu. I don't know if he's a Ghanaian. Great week to you all. Please, Joe, I think what the assistant coach of Asante Kotoko is trying to mean is this. The injuries have hit some players, which means the team is going through hell. But from psychological point of view, he couldn't have said anything better than what he said. This is just to motivate the rest of the players, psyching their minds for them to feel their part and have a role to play in the team. But within him, he knows it's affecting the team. Did I hear 17 players injured? Okay. Were they injured before they were bought or what? The injuries are too many. The physios and medical team have a lot of work to do. Benghazi, anyway, free Ablekuma, Oduman, Accra, and Abreyen. Okay, mihu yaw adupoku and so message be yaw essay Joe. I find it difficult to understand Zito's assistant. How can a team manage effectively with 13 players? It's a bundle of contradiction. Yaw adupoku, former English tutor, Opokuwari School, anyway, and so Abre Kalameba when chakra, but men sign kuti among folk a crabby, a chaffonia tifo. Yamfa almost and some like a crab in a fee, Yamatuaso and Mammo. Minty among folk a crab.
Hello, Joe, good morning. Hello, Joe, good morning. Anope, Mammo. Juma. Ye Juma dear moye at the Boagana Mania Santimai. Joe me Paucho, Kumasi Asante supporters and management. I was say it be sorry or refi Alex Coty super because then some more the bab on Tibeke Kayano. What the humbi Ashe refi cinema. I must a refi in the Edi Kotokomachi as a penalty bar Musus Ombeji. And no incidents here by Midiama ne Kotokomachi ya de Midiama for the near penalty. Sa incident in where be Kotoko di Kenya be. Ibajaw itwa na hwe etinya boss musa no hono na referee gina ho pa so wa anye by mediama fo inya bi de woje mediama enya penalty ebo hye enti me hunu say referee Alex Cote ne nsem obeke kana bonten no odi ehu bi ato referee fo ne so ama se kotoko bobo ne se nya penalty a omo peso omo bedi enti referee fo no mu hwe yi yesa ye be sorry wo so kotoko fo mu sorry o management mu sorry because mu hwe ya start no a nya penalty a referee fo no embe so mbedi Ibajaw eno wo de board ko hitinya boss mi twa na hwe ho emi say incident nu wa bi ni si ya the captain kotoko ayi Samba Unel ekoye ya referee eje penalty di ma mediama fo ara na ye de ne wanye di ebesre kotoko fo mpanifo mon sorry re Alex Cote so ni smo beke kan no say e mani hunu se 777 say hunu no beke kan no
Sergio Bipacho Mediane Akwesi Bonto of Asantema for New Damai. Sergio Humpacho Besim Bisase. So abetiamwa and a day pressure is see I miss in so na say on one decided say ye free moon to more ton striker no. Because my dream one maintiase if na betwara mehwe matchi the kwampokune donzu ye church the power ni mo no ma fear betamwa because me kan ye ne me de ma 3 goals ni na on the share goals no. Na hwe se kwamboku mu bo chances you to go a na makoma ya me we nyina ka ho ne intimi go stadium no and at time om sa kokoshe yi hwe se e bo Chelsea ni Arsenal na masa de ne media ma akwa na ho na be ja akwa hwe sa match so nti almost om nwene ho kakra na some matches say yi see no om pepe before en fanche ne sa de embo ana alonso se be se no wote akoma wotimi akwa to league abampem atana ma basa fo ya sa be sa ho de no wo chechiri on ke kan ho na tatis ya wo bone de emmoye Sergio be da se be nche.
Hello Sergio, good morning. Actually, chawo ni mabijwa fo nyina emisha mpi. Sergio me pacho we na na yo because free driving apem so. Me worry kakra pa we the clubs here wo kromu ha titru kumasa Asante Kotoko because me a fan. Menti ase e woni o mabia ho as to why the players and the but we are refusing say ye beji no mabia to say na football ye no. Ekusi say hu se omo matwa na ho ahia no omoka nokura bi ekire no lawyer duku no omo matwa akora ho ahia nyina otumfo ho ahia nyina omo nka nokura ekire no because se nkom ka nokura ekire no kom bu se even akasifo no pokro mo Africa no aye ali ni omo maka no to top players from different countries top players and sana omo club na ide akoyi ba ye adwen se ye Tony Atom anase ye form mu krum bia ye future mo nka kete but see ma papa ne hu ana wo hene ahu se wo top bigger ene be mo ide what getting big because if Africa is our priority I don't know the reason why and I know say they know better they really know it but mo nye o ka say yeah sorry I am park fans am park inji mo nye sika on better bigger me I don't see that one as a reason so in this year clubs no ye begia to na say bia me hwehwe ne ma adwene say bia ye mfa say 40% of foreigners should be bought during the transfers then the 60% should be left for the local players. Now I think that it would be better rather than say yes someone local players in every match in every like African games be now like and then what you say even national teams in Pokrano almost signing and they are naturalizing players who are not let me say from that country. And I know so as time goes on no it doesn't matter where you are coming from you better. And I think that it is time say lawyer Safuduku anyone more makano. Ebema na who say na ye kono football. We are doing football. The ekoso na ye eza de bia ibesu sa ye lusu ye na sa ba because boys na ya ade papa no mai. Oyi kwan poku no more maka be 5 players. Look at this guy, this defender Samba. Look at the way he's playing. And look at the local boys. You better matrama kwen say ibenya matrama kwen results.
Hello, senior Sergio. Good morning.
Okay. Yen chaso ewa ha ebesa babiom. Yene mo ana to adwen ha kopun se no mienu bebo na ye be page mu. Refikala by Mike ne kakra na key incidents bia menim se nyeni nyina akra ba bia utuma ye ho adwuma kakra dia me no. Yen hwe amanfo ye complaints bebre bi minimum de. Say na also who games no. They na pick here.
Yeah, Joe, ma yen hwe house of folks match no.
Okay.
Say yenu bi de ba Jesus no.
Jesus no yeah.
Yeah. Say Jesse the obia ya sha se obia register na Jesse. No obia register na Jesse obia no obia first color out the bomb. Now normally what I know is say almost say according to the FA regulations you know. So almost say na the minimum say waiting and a time biano or say sign Jesse in case of Jesse clashes. And until minim the ekosi ya obe dia obe kase say you ye oben dia obe kase say ne but time o mo bobo no be kakra bi anfifire be for mo kakra no so ye referee this thing bounce on and you be just to determine just callers referee to referee na so kase say so referee ma ye corporate match nyina no ye de kase adwuma de kase pa ne saade no you cover colors near who's a color no a very distinct obotima who's a way there we say black we say white not just ultimate do match no successful but born no more born first half no nyina no say oh hwe ball now you could see say when in ka so hwe ball especially someone that you match crowd and just say I say that
kala oni baby a mistake in if referees no say mo corporate match no mo check say contrast like obitima distinguish here omo nwene nko TV so or dream friends or no gina or no because referee or corporate match no with these two colors especially more pants no moves no one where referees be Rebecca say obehu what you say because omu physical say ya who distinction but say ne omu hu say a match near live on TV into odwene say wo gia tum say me hu distinct enough no so odwene ko say saying e be appear on the television
okay.
Otherwise, o fan say physical, o mujina say general. O mo nyina agina ya. See ade referee be Rebecca say they too distinct to be. But the bet TV so and I be who say especially when you're short and you closer. On a bun so much album. And on TV shorts and fire long shots. Into I think the referees you know and learning lessons say o corporate match. Now o say referees you know Jesus you know and clash bisa say on TV, I am a long shot, you know, saying and go for you.
Okay.
So I want to be chance here, say at least I think a referee, you know, on 60. Say at least the Emrani Bubono no, on any day on.
The Emrani is straight up. The waiting changes.
But on the whole referee, who jama match commissioner, oh, two man say me, na match commissioner no na chairman of the day, no I can't say. In the absence of the match commission, now we preside over the meeting. And you know, say Basa na say can referee no, 80 men 60. Na man who say senior referee ma, or more support you sa ka je be on referee. Ntina say ka, or mutimi insist say Carlos no be find it very difficult to see. And yes, second half no, one other team 82 more, almost say my team na successful match. Now coming back to Kumasi Babayara. Though two incidents we see here. I'm say Kotokoso na penalty. Ya anje amano na Mediama sunya penalty. Jo. Me hwe ball na me hwe na me metimu say wo je first penalty ndi ya so je second penalty no. O je Kotoko de no so ma no. Na say on je crowd ya enanim enu nyina so me to me ehun ya so obeji. If say ball na eyi wo TV no so no. Say ye nyina ye hwe a wo hwe no say ye ball ni say ya na maybe a referee who was so close, but in an angle of view, no. Maybe I know how she born free, no. I'll be finding it very difficult. Say, we shall time or release the ball, no. The last say pages over me slow mo na. We call it a cramaya na my slow motion. Obon say, hano. Onya ball now. Second one, we shall play na. Release the ball na Kotoko play and stretching in night. Say page you do na be here. Time a ball ne Kotoko play and stretching in night. Who's at that time player no on board? It's Kotoko player and nine ejina ball. No, so Kotoko defender no. On my ball. Kotoko defender and ejina pen ball na anka. Opesa on trap ball na na anka. It's in nine kaho. It's player na eba. I say oboza media ma player no. Hwe be o free ba no. You could see say o free che kra wa jump a over the baby.
So na kotoko player 9 wo hoda.
I wo hoda that obi an na over stretching no. There's no way so betim the 9 are stretching betim akoka player no.
Okay.
So it was the attacker who initiated the foul.
Oh, okay.
It was that the audition the time Kotoko player and car, you know, the second one. Kotoko player and stretching and I left, you know.
Okay.
Or stretching and waka. The 9 means some queer you may be a beam. It's a friend a player neighbor.
Okay.
A John Pom continue player neighbor. A home and a player baby. Oh, she baby on them.
Okay.
So Joe, so you could see, say, Kotoko player and I stretching them. A very hard. It is a biana or a Chinese movie there. No, it's me as a page and 90 beam. Because Joe's overstretching, Sana, untiming page or 90 beam. It is only a time now, check clip no machine. Several occasions, me who say yes, it was the attacker who initiated the foul.
Okay. The way Indian is in Kauji because
I saw on top from no say on timing Kobiana simulation amedia, or the foul tia normal yellow card.
Okay.
So the mission. Why is a simulation? Because I know all contenders or foul.
And that's about also.
And that's what best no foul. Let's go.
Okay.
So the mission. This is how would they show would they have fly with him? I just a baby of free banner. And then now you see into our fly with him, sir. Kotoko play at the night that for when you say be a washer. Said a washer dear and I because I paid the cost. But where there you could see say on one casano or board on so conano. So Kotoko play and 9 would more fly na be obenya say won't say there was a year no hobekan but Kotoko play and 9 party that time on to me moving and I left in the dark. Yeah, nipa on to me moving and line left now stretching and the dark.
All right.
And you could see say no. So bet me my Kotoko so there now kana.
Okay. And referee let's court in the presence was stadium ho menyan just oba ho. So also complaining penalties as a referees GT teams no omonye no
Joe
complaining
Joe mama incident bi na me bra
me a scare referee no say bibi bada manya ba wu
bibi a me ba honom ye hwe Kotoko so de no so similar.
Okay.
Similar to this one.
Okay.
Say you be
same game now.
Same no any. You be also wo poso how bo. Utim say sa defender also stretching na o ka ho. And you be just do honum down no ko on kwa de one dive bebre. Odu an no ase jai no to.
Even here na eko no. Okay.
On say, me dey ma player no stretching the night.
Okay. Okay.
They said they were stretching the night. On very similar. On me moving the night BM. Is a one penalty we that's how koji we there. Not just say me hu adekudie. So on the picture no. And it to me. So why do we there there's no need to way. And I mean to me there. To me there who say ni nyina no obi a dive here.
Okay.
Ah ni kwa say o ka say foul. Ah o gitia baby. Now, Joe, coming back to what you were saying.
Yes, I read you. Okay.
Also, medium and Nina stretching the 9 on was stretching our chair borders on the Nibeka. And I will be pumping into medium and Nina a Kotoko player and initiative by foul. And on Wakotonos and Wakotofum. The same thing I was initiative foul.
Luckily, 2 incidents in another referee, no, very close. No,
I me pay. But Joe, as my Kabako, can they met me? I can say, my rash boys, no. More years or many
boys, baby.
Referees na cap the young referees.
Okay.
More years. What the Kotoko has. What the old damn spirit.
It be the handle way, no.
Yes, has match. No, be the D.
No, me Kotoko.
Kotoko, yes. All of them, 4 referees.
Okay.
And now, the new man who you know, the whole referees committee chairperson and the match commissioner.
Why?
Christine Ziga.
Also, by hobby.
On the match commissioner.
Kotoko media man.
That's it.
And let's go to
stance Joe, say if you watch all these things, you put pressure on the referee. So by the one who are or an idea or better by an idea. Joe, we a teacher and one mama I'll find it very difficult to meet me.
But generally, I think he performed well.
Yes, but Joe.
Incidents
do baby now juma na oye no now overreact me ya mama hu say me ya de abam.
Okay.
So the meche no and you be na over confidence na do so e do last 15 minutes I could see say this man referee no oni ball no utim say can no kuna ball na draw kra na nka me want to because first half no time Kotoko supporters no charge here no na easy.
Okay.
So utim say about first 5 minutes no anything I miss every for that child. No maka park no so. No muntimi bad dress. I was at the stadium, so I saw everything myself. So they make sense. No. So we show na so many pana assignment and you kotoko match and go on the be excel. Munjai homo na fe dem start mo ko akire kakra. Mo no mama be test how much is we nyina bi. Now Joe, people are huge investment though. I go for be all 17 years. No abana kotoko match. E be we na kotoko for ekeka nsem bi na obi aye say obe at least anything dey say age of 17. Man is such a baby who did not teach anu kakra. I'm na be hu kakra. On kwetire na afi no on building on bra. Obeba no obeye better. Dan said the oye say nra ball way nyame na fair the ball draw. Akade kotoko supporters be o stadium no because me want me free on time kra. Kotoko supporters bi akade on be nka boy nke hu be be kan on timi di referee.
Okay.
It's advice that be more money best simple for say they are very good boys. Omo person omo use omo for the future. Omo nja omo use. Now, our Kotoko, especially Kotoko and house matches. Kotoko has a manji league how omo. Omo mi elu kosiana ba ko sena ba ko anja no be any aje na ma league there.
What is omo experiences omo say experience.
Experience ni said there okodi house matches.
Look at the Kotoko vision.
Joe, the okodi
make them young for
no, the okodi
why you excel.
The okodi house match. Ye manu FIFA referee dollar banu canon. I'm say 2 FIFA referees go na canon. So we share.
But so $100.
Yes, and I'm so when you say we say oh hon mo say pen mu bi di machi. Yes, yeah, I'm so we say pen mu bi di we oh kosa na. Na ke bia nka match we bia pen mu bi na edi. Na ka kola na ye 4th referee no sua na o ma.
America say kind them young for no. Say be excel pa.
In
Kotoko had to focus matches.
Exception.
No more nya say experience bia.
When you say Ghana, you wa dey be say o koto sa kola ya dey IF pa. On share the bad side of it. Oye wie na
your senior referees are. Your senior referees are. Omo your Western.
Yeah, but me who we are
say academy young now.
Wow, we are.
Oh, mistake.
Fine. Wow, we are
academy young.
Joe officiating.
Your senior referees.
Joe,
don't be you know.
Joe, anka uko other countries. Me so uko other countries. I go for young referees na your matches.
Referee. Oh, mistake. You say why mistake.
I know that me they make can say. No, me they make can say Joe. Me say enra. So stadium I don't be and a born about draw.
You said it happened to senior referee.
Bebe, I told my fine.
Age different, age, you know.
The American can say, me say, age, you know, more years ahead. Oh, dampen the spirit, this time, what happened? Oh, then, maybe American. Maybe they say, if you don't take care, that's like a way baby coco see it. And you hold your hostage. And I be on my car, and say, and there'll be allegations because meteo, I me bano. No because say jama o ka pre-match say menjindi say me point security for Bernard go fie. Look at all these things. Just say one man good man penifo bi di na chi one referee and penifo mienu now building the confidence. Me kasa onya ade ojo but o dampo the spirit boy no the baby original say penalty area o tumrika do manage pa but if you don't take care now dampo the spirit me the baby am free ba no. Se ball we se ge bo wie na nyame afa kwam na ye 2-1 e de abo awie a e bia nka den get so etu
okay
owo ni aja
okay
all the make sure it mean the message nyina ne say empenifo ne hwe omo match so a ma omo nye follow up ndi omachi omo nja omo no omo ndi omo match na for omo hwe omo mistakes no omo nka kire omo sa ne de ye obakọ na panu no oti ba bi oba na so ma ye postmortem now start na okasa o se bi hwe bi time say we say time so we
let's go table our more money into munim so what stance
the American say Christine Ziga is a chairperson of referees committee and was I match commissioner
11:25 sorry 1:25
and I so a teacher wouldn't say pressure about
can I invest here
the make me na the make want
that was the Abamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 mo monitor program no live on DSTV 364 Go TV 121 Kessben TV Plus and so EPK programming live Kessben 92.9 Accra and Impotemo nyina so EPK programming live. The impact of CAF Confederations competition so that Asante Kotoko cannot be overlooked as other teams have faced similar challenges over the past 3 years. With many players returning from injury, Kumasi Asante Kotoko players must raise their performance in the second round Similarly, referees are expected to enhance their officiating standards. It seems they are afraid to award penalties to Kumasi Asante Kotoko or Yenebakwachi Cologne, Germany, and Atuwi and so Agumeko Namakofa. Dr. Muzu Garlic, Mr. Hunkomo Kakra, Nafi Mati Esi, Dr. Dawood, and so the ointment, and Hunkomo Kakra, near Baba to Aswam.
It's here for Mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na ye de dobia ba e fe no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eyeduru a emamoje die fusane ewo nipadua nu mu eyeduru ebua ma obi a ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obi su a otie mi a wadro srade abro so obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent numbness so obi se mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters controls urine flow. Dear odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu Garlic no mu a emesoti kura. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetwe me unya Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na born in kaye. Unya Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi anya stroke for years. What thought wa minu panom ai na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters boosts the immune system and fight infections. Se utie me na se uyo chirembe wu yare biya ba bekrawa. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu Garlic Bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu Garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu Garlic Bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu Garlic no mo bua ma friends weni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no e wosu bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre pansa wada ye frade bi zinc ene sulfur e ye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na ho edi ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters enrich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. Nemo moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi ya watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban ema sebuo ema kosu atuo nyina no emani nyina kosu kama enti oba obuni se a embe yie obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters oba on person na wo eti konsu hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters uko drugstore pharmacy anase herbal shop biara obenye bi ato upedro se mise bi nso a no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Mauji Hiochalo.
Enu anum ni adofo, ye frɛ me Dr. Dawood. Me na me Dawood Herbal Hospital ano. Na enam me so enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem. Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment or say fetchi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom na drom yenu we e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne say wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumra na nsa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua wo dware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enkotu ya danse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me podjuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba sa minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so binya Dawood 360 na me no mo a Is it quite be here? You might cross it, Caneno. The draw a dimasama, and a bit was a mama.
The electrician. Na ye juma ekofia yentimi na Dawood Ointment so ye juma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood Ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
Rua me use mama hoden pa ma metimi bo juma bibia e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood Ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be bo juma Dawood Ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia manfo company da wo kan musa akọ spreader me secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood Ointment ene papa me sole anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so be so te sem ya we use Dawood Ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock me sisi say free some share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood Ointment aboa me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood Ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood Ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no wo de wura house wo pe Dawood Ointment ene Dawood 360 capsules.
All right, yensama munyina kwa babio memra Midfield Action Kessben television abodon kwa ponsima ediasa miensa pepepe meko Dr. Franco Naro eho nafi mahwe onuso dobekade afa stories ahodo no eho. Really disappointed at my own Bantama brother referee Kala for playing down Media's awarded penalty. I like when he criticizes his own colleague referees on some decisions, but this one dear at the Braka Kala. Abi Onassis and the way and so a free minimum Bantman or what they are. Could it be that Alex Corte intentionally came to the Kumasi Sports Stadium just to put fear and panic into the referees to sway their decisions against Kumasi Asante Kotoko because of his perceived hatred for Kotoko? Ana Asem Sebe say whiskey and Apijawi and so they are brain quickly. I'm sure we now minko Dr. Franco Naro. Good afternoon, crew. I totally disagree with Kala. All the two incidents were penalties. Once a player with the ball beats you and you are not able to touch the ball, it's either you leave him to score or pray he misses the chance. Any attempt to prevent goal scoring is a penalty. Was there a touch or not? Did the player dribble past the defender or not? Teach how to tackle in the goalpost. Rather, MC Darling, Mickey, the Darling boy, Aja Tech, big ups to all Tech and Loga boys. There also the Abreye.
Attempt to prevent goal scoring. Is foul.
Yeah, foul Obi.
Was it any attempt?
Is it? Did you say any attempt?
Any attempt to prevent?
Was there a touch or not? Was there a touch or not? Any attempt to prevent goal scoring is a penalty. Was there a touch or not?
And who initiated
a penalty?
Joe, who initiated that touch now open? That is what we want to say. The members are making and say, why the initiatives are touch no? No person can.
Did the player dribble past the defender?
Yes, we pass it. Ball na wie. And now on one case, how the ocean media many year. How the
on said I'm for no chow wabra or ban, but all the best you are prevent.
Joe, the can in any air.
That's just the Medusa. Yes, I'm on back.
It was a player who initiated the foul.
Okay.
The attacker no good ball, no so lose ball.
Obi who's enemy in the cross.
Fine, I make us a Oji there. Now there's no ways on to me Jiway.
Okay. Doc.
General, you didn't kind of Black Queens. Nyame adumechino munyirom.
Yeah.
I'm Nigeria fashion. I say
The
my
weather,
fans say
yeah.
you're friendly. Kind of folk you're friendly against the Lionesses.
Yeah.
The Lionesses are rated 4th in the world, and they are the champions of Europe. On players, Chelsea, Arsenal, Barcelona, big girls. Until Lioness, Ejumano, Esun. But the more young Queens, no Becona, or Sebio Mungu, we animasi. And now, almost Archie China for us, almost 5.
Was ready,
And yet, you know, fun saying score line being any we are saying.
Oh, we're 2 goal difference. Yeah.
2 goals difference, be okay. Okay.
With my shokum kromo, kra.
With my show.
With my surprise one.
With my show.
Yeah. Okay.
Ubia reti omo, Sanet years far ahead of Ghana. Ubia him. But football, so the city,
ball.
All right. Doc, Mama, be 10 minutes.
10 minutes. You didn't kind of. Kotoko assistant coach in Nsem. My dream say he contradicted himself in so many things. Now, I also think that so register 30 players, not 10 create prayer. It has impact on your performance. In fact, 5, and that's a 5 no kwano. Omo first team players are a big impact. Ubi antumi kan kyerem say in a situation football. Who 30 ni nyina no. Ba ku pra ubenya replacement or the same. Normally 30 no be who say den so whole season crowd anya bia se bibia is solid about 24 players and the key e wo team ni mu. Into unya those injuries now it may affect your performance. Into so I'm finding out what is really causing the injuries. Me medical the fatigue account say so about so many matches within a short period. A prana na it gets aggravated. It must say more. Obi bisa say anyambia omu training grounds on enye and our medical team no nya ade. In fact, me ha mania who share Ghana has here teams in terms of medical attention and medical team. Kotoko has one of the best. I wouldn't say they are the best, but at least I know them and I know the kind of treatment. There are a number of things that injuries, and your medical team, you can say be a medical team, no money Kotoko play any prayer, and you money treat your more. A good number of them, especially in surgery, in specialist, they recommend them to the specialist, and the specialist attend to them. I don't think so. We beat Maka say medical team for no na enya. It's a problem. They have to look at it. And idea. I come here apart from FA Cup match no more. No, they will lose that excuse of conjunction in terms of fixtures because outstanding matches in they've cleared it. Into Mamemfa and Insionum. Ghana League in general. Sometimes football goes in the blood of football. League na born goes in him. Out of 8 matches I born and ran involving 16 teams, in your 10 goals. 16 teams, 10 goals. Enti goals in ukra. Matches 0-0, 0-0, 1-0, 0-0, and a one. Ushe matches na 0-0 sa. Imagine say wakotana stadium for 90 minutes. Na ya bobo ne we obi anto atena no obi sorry koni baby. For me, it's not the best. All Blacks, Young Apostles 0-0. Bichim versus Samates 0-0. Heart of Lions versus Karela 0-0. The Goals Bear Mabehe 1-0. House of Ukashe Vision 1-0. Gold Stars 1-0. Holy Stars 1-0. Game of goals Bem Kotokone Mediema that produced 4 goals. You ask yourself, it's a worry because Sokotra Stadium na go mama and cheer na mutra no ye 90 minutes now sorry kwa. Next time ne kono be yedin. Until we have to improve.
America for the pay goals.
Yes, it's football. Omo basketball near to ko baby 90 minutes un jubilate ba kokra. Okutuesika ko tena baby 90 minutes. Both supporters obi an jubilate ba kokra because go amam obi an sorry anye what was 90 minutes ma sorry ko. For me it's not the best. We here no the free honoma. I'm wondering first of all mame more Hoho United for Abaso to travel all the way to Bechem and beat Bechem by 2-1 General. I don't know what is happening. Bechem has already changed coach. My good friend Amisa is now in charge, and I think say still a problem. I don't know. Say a quality of players and have Bechem there, because if you change coach, not still win your results, now then it's already the quality of players now. And interestingly, one of their player is the second on the goal king chart. Emmanuel Ano has 6 goals to his name. The leading goal king as we speak now, no, goal stars are Branty Freno, Ata Kumi. Yes. Until I think Bechem would have to have their game. Heart of Oak beating Vision 1-0. Mauli.
Bechem United.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yet it's
a no. So one a poor gamer. Relegation be beat me. Yeah, this is the last but one. After 13 games.
Bechem the last but one.
Yes. 11 wonders is your more two mamma. But after 11 wonders, Bechem United no.
No way. Bechem is an accomplished side, and one team and can move venue there. Edding so be lose game. If Ubati so be ashe Bechem na a big club be. But Hohoy all the way to Bechem and beat Bechem. How? You're more Hohoy for Abaso. But I think some no ya dream say yet tia Betiano. Nani channel they say Bechem pigem.
10 points. Bechem United. No.
This is not
11 wonders 3 points in there. Some of them don't move penal no more. Players are coming do on 3 days, so many days. 3 points in Kroma Yadi. Bechem United, more up mo game. No, Yan Cassa, it is a day credit in my team will be winning, you know. For some time now. More than one form.
And go you cry, auntie. I say Bechem, a page of my grown. One team that is also disappointing me this year is Brecum Chelsea. Samates, Brecum, Echo Ball 0-0. And Ubebo Samates about so for picking that points. And Brecum Chelsea is lying 14th. Because some boy doing them rant and what is going on. Minim so much on players.
I'm told say man I'm not free Bichima by nations.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Your nations is
your nations. Okay, thank you. Brecum Chelsea, the whole season 3 wins in 12 games. General, I think that Chelsea is so because this is not Chelsea. Brecum Chelsea that we know, Anyi Ukraine your home grounds. Obomo de Bemau. Into Chelsea is one team that is also disappointing, but Obebo Samates about Sekwane Wapa from Samates to Brecum to Samara Boy to Brecum and pick a point. I think they've really done very well.
Yeah.
Another team, Musuya de Karela, all the way from north to
Tamale.
From Tamale to Pando. And Pando Heart of Lions one of the team who are formidable, very strong. So for Karela to pick a point in that game, I think they've also done well, and you commend them. Of course, Gold Stars is back, and that game was a tough one. Adriana Stars currently playing very well, and against Bibiani Gold Stars, and Gold Stars winning by 1-0. Nanaya Mankwa so far and his charges, Gordon Ablodemo, are not faring badly, and you give to them. Has mo player Mahuli Wayo, I think will be Bionimu. Minim some friend a scorer of important goals. Sometimes go muya din be hu Mahuli enie. Goals no ntamba o shaba ko fefefe no akoti ada. Has one team on also struggle with goals, but to pick 1 point at least. Now Cross Sports said almost any man koyi. Omo move Legon against Vision has beat them by 1-0. The good thing is that they've picked all the 3 points, and now between Hasselhoff and the top team no just 2 points. Hasselhoff is 2 points away from the top, just like Asante Kotoko. Once again, over the league log now, Yensu league, because almost every week, top on SSR, and Mediama with 23 points, Heart of Lions with 23 points, Adriana Stars 23 points. In the first 3 teams, Obia with 23 points after 12 games. General, teams more than one notches Obia, because our topic right 23. As it turns out, what drop is some 13 points after some 12 games, because 12 games will give you a total of 36 points. And the leader of our league has already dropped some 13 points. Normally, Tima was Ropano and can say, well, we're dropping less points than this. But that is how it is. The game I watched, it was Kotoko versus Mediema. And Mediema say Omutimini is solid. From the first half in particular, early goal the refugio, and then Omusenya second goal. Asante Kotoko problem is so clear. And I think that Sekotoko per league in Nigeria, clear you don't win a league with this kind of attack. Kwampoku Donsu. Now the same one want to say, why Zito is playing the two at a go? Because it should be possible to have one as a number 9 and the other one at the bench. That is the truth. Their primary aim is to score the goals. Off color. Obi any goals in ma. So why keep the two on the field at the same time? That is something I'm yet to understand, Karim Zito. I'm thinking, say, Kwampoku Donsu. If Donsu is the workaholic, he works well for you. Kwampoku should be benched. Have your team. Get a wingers. Seminim formation or Sebi obo a 4-2-3-1 or now 4-3-3. You could still play one center forward. And let the wingers, because Edu baby now even center forwards in Nkoya, Ube deploy will be on a typical striker to come there. And these two strikers are not playing well. They are not getting the goals. The goals are not coming. And they are two on the field at the same time. I'm yet to be convinced why Kotoko does that. And Omubo Eye Inusa. And I think that boy was delightful. From the right wing. You know, Kotoko Pitamidu on the left wing. That is not a problem for them. Their problem has been the right wing. But I think that Enra Ejuma boy in Inusa Adams, he needs to be encouraged. He deserves more playing time operating from the right. Kwampoku and Donsu, one of them should be paid. And Kwame, I don't know. Nilipu no cry because Kwame they na oya de so oye fast and I know we jump. But the ball no bar on to me jumpy and cosuri. In this test so be jumpy at a ball no then the moment I had the ball no. Na pump him no they had the ball be. He can jump.
Kwampoku before the injury no. And the form no form power.
Yes, and the injury na Samana West.
By the Assemna Sacra.
Asamana
before the injury na Kwampoku off.
Yeah, sorry. Nanko ye. And the injury ni buy no. Asa Sacra. Mejitum say he was once a good striker. Into a free injury about he here playing time to get sharp. But playing time in the he's not justifying the playing time he's getting. And indeed, if Kwame wants to play
about 19 minutes or so.
Yeah. If Kwame wants to play, it's up to him. Because player who pray or recovery no one kasa. You know, only players didn't come some of the difficult times. Hey, we pray now or recover. And yet easy will be a catch the wa. Now who play a cron one more timupo. Na se one yet or the saying 1 year to watch it. Na official near the no one following year. Ube recover but won't to me more. I don't think Kwame did his physio well because after coming back, he's not himself, and he has to up his game. Somebody now, Team Ness want to come.
You don't think he did his physio well?
It's not showing on the pitch.
Oh, sir.
Yes, it's not showing on the pitch.
Now one is responsible for that. On one, and I say
yeah, players.
On one, I will blame on.
Yeah, you know, find out from
under whose supervision or any physio. On one, supervision. Say there's a supervisor.
I know, but I don't know. Say be I assign it Ubi to for the physio because normally.
Oh yeah, do a pay. I don't want to believe that.
Fine, but on the pitch, me minimum how happened.
Okay.
But I'm not saying on the pitch shows yes, so I recover our back, but this is not him. So I'm thinking that he didn't do his recovery new well because I recover, but we are not seeing it.
And I'm rushing with the on your feet, and I'm rushing, and I don't know what's happening. Wow. But before so we call injury, when I'm a guy, you know.
Before we call crime, Eti Kwame, you are a big boy. Team they say you are Betty. So team see you are Betty. Yeah, Juma thing near the team we see you are Betty. Not this. And he has to up his game because he's giving Kotoko a mediocre performance.
Yeah.
And very soon the excuses will be finished because who fringe now about 3-4 matches me, I don't want to trace it back to say winning into now when you're sharp. And so while we can get it sharp.
All right.
Okay. I think say
there are a number of issues among for raising here before. Say yeah, cover matches and who seminar banner. But yeah, number and
yeah,
among for raising very, very important issues. Yes.
I think some of them
voice notes by
you bet to me they are two
okay. GPL players now more lucky basics, you know. ɛno hia yie papa and afei injuries na wɔkuma sɛ Asante Kotoko bebrebe no him for na cause some problems no training regimen and I say doctors
and them
be
address
yes
and
okay
they know be so there pitches microphone entry
okay now who's a Kotoko kwana sa injuries no wa go teams ni na body na Kotoko kwana injuries no wa and I say teams ni bia injured players
try no mean kai say Go Stars. Me sure someone paying for BTA after Africa no. Omunya series of injuries.
Okay.
Omunya series of injuries. Na later omutimi recover baba.
Okay. The area sasa na teams ni nyina enso enya. And afi Kumasi Asante Kotoko spiritual for no. So ontiase. Mo yi no.
Na be tell me go be there na.
Spiritual for. Safu, me amenya Safu dem.
Safu Jemfi.
Friends Kokwambonsa ke and Bakusoko Abutri Onoko US is a soldier
Commander Griffith soldier new tunu
yes and Fuzi Sunyai
soldier did the Kaon Fetu
Fuzi Sunyai got Gasto Mr. na Abasa the area maybe
Gasto mixture eye wo yefun ya de droma pa ebia typhoid ti oti epae wo ho ya hyehye wo yefunu eye wo ya eya na wo yam kram hwie ensan bi atia gu afuru so ene wo boso oni padua nyina eye wo mre etwetwe because of typhoid fever nom gasto mixture say also na ba betena wo so wo yefunu eye wo ya wo yefunu emu hyehyew aduane to yam na yefunu emu wo mo de wa na yefunu eye wo ya aduane to yam na wo fe obuano ehyehyw emframa woyam because of ulcer entia gasto mixture eye woyafuni yada droma mensoplax mixture eye dura eye fichikrom how ede efi ema bana wo menses entimi inflow kama wadro ene mensoplax mixture eye diemu adwuma na esisi oba wa hemfie ho sa wo oba wadru mpempen so atwa sa wonsa nanso wontimi monsa wadro ene mensoplax mixture wo oba wonsa all right now so nanse no wo menses na asizi wo ko check it no wonyam wonso a wonya family plan wonso a wontwa bra now so men emma no mensoplax mixture na wo menses na inflow kama why you planning wo ya family planning no edrum pempen so bia wo jai family planning no wo hwe nka wo menses na beba na nka watimi afafro now so wa hwe ni mo menses no emma no mensoplax mixture na entimi emmo ma menses no inflow kama wo bunsa ya ewo mu ana wadro any mensoplax mixture prostaplax mixture eye dwunso mu how ede afri emerima so wo ye bema no wayase eye wo ya no e ka wayase e twwa wadro eye prostaplax mixture wo dwunso ya wo te ya bema mu eye na wo bema emu edwo obema mu ekeka wa wadro any plax mixture eye na ensuo bi fri obema mu eba eno so enye dwunso wonso so ntentem sope ya wo ye bema wo bu koda anadwo a enane ya no anadwo so ede no obesori adwo so empre bebre ansa na ade ache bema okoko gina wo so a edi enmere kakra ansa na dwo so no ahya ase ese eba no won hwehwe plax mixture echa kwan na won no na entumi enyi sa wo ha no emfamfri no so na wo ye bema wo bema mu aye mre no wonya prostaplax mixture ibi na won no eyi sa wo ha no afri so akọ ententem so pa eni kwan sa bema akọ gina wo sa wo chimpi ansa na dwo so na ba eni ntimi sraw ta wo dwo so na sa wo chimpi ansa na dwo a woni padua na ebo kokko so wo haw bi eya ba ni padua ni mo entempa wonya prostaplax ibi na won no ebeyi sa wo ha no afri so akọ ententem so pa obu on ma so no kra wo dwo so no emeye dwo so no ba sa dwo so na ni aha dwo ba ti se pipe a etwa me so wonya prostaplax mixture ibi na won no ebeyi sa wo ha no afri so akọ ententem so pa na me so pa dwo watu a friend number 048778899 0248778899.
Okay, yamra na Abbas emfayen enso Abbas am se de aka no Sibabe mi no na miensa no the episode ye bia no fa ye
na ke ye ne yensa ntimi anka but
na mo win weekend
da you has yes
okay
mediama on so muka ukọ na se nzemafo o kan wale pare na je say ye wale pare o kan ja say na je say ye
okay
o se mediama o se call de o so wale pare mediama o hu ti say o se ye ti asia no mediama call de o wale pare wale pare ye ade ye
na chezobia ne kotoko wo
na nke be ni agi league
kotoko matches no ti ase o onko
Debi o da se ma doctor ebusam ye be ni agi league
no match bi o
week wo team alternate
yes
kotoko match bi o
no tie as zeze kotoko nche no onko ne be ni agi league no
na media man no na soro nsen kotoko
dabi ye target ye kotoko how support bia za media ma bagi league dia nga ye kotoko wi fia na mo be kan na kotoko agise na agise na mo dia fia ya crowd century media ma crowd century ni dibam to agi bibi se si ya na ho ya ho nkire ye ba kotoko roje ya ho kire ye nti no ade ore pare da ore pare fona se papa ma be ya de ka media ma to call de o so ore pare ma be ya de asia ne se minua eti say was ye asia no dok asia no media ma ye minua we call de eti say ore pare eye asia nzema na asia no
ha sa sebe na ba kan so time na so di na be ore pare
ye do ma se no ma be ya adwuma na ma ye kan se ye de ka se ball no e be kakra je se doctors e de ade na de change pressure ni PV na ade na ba park de so because ball ye ko hwe ni ye bre papa ye di ball je se ye pombia ye me ice cream bi ni anom ko ball ye hwe park ni so no ni e tutu ball ya hwe ho a se ye bre
ko si sefa
ye bre papa
o se ayi kwampoku ewura free football
ball aja the ball na aja no when the ball aja no hoko sa no me on se boy e boy se na wo kan se hwe boy ya bo nyina na doctor ka 8 goals as 10 goals o 10 goals hwe do face ya na e boy 4-4-2 4-4-1 hwe se ne defenders crash goals ene o mo system wingers ni ball no eti na goal ne ho be di se ya de be kakra no ni kwankwa lo bi na be hwe ball e wo kan na obuku park no bi anti ho because ball no mo ye no technical team coach players obi ye de ase no mo ape ball no so ye manipa say doctor ken ball na ye ball e boko park so no bi ani ho a oba na ukoba ma hwan tie ka cho mo house of folk ye de ye dwane ya kolegon ya konyi ya first win ye mfa mpa ye ntache say what ye din a house of folk be nya ni dey na ye ka che ye nuanom say obekum tro mo dwo sese duro de jar na fa amrante sembra fie since jam grofo share ye o mo 5 matches o ma win one o Oma win one. No we share a fair disaster. Omo ka e court ma eba edu ashama under bridge wa da kai. To go share omo nto omo da besi ne. Edo mo hwe ni ya. Omo ne yabo mo hwe ni ye. Ye peje mu a. Onso ni nipa.
Yeah.
Yo ye kwan no. Esre so. Ozo kofijo bu na ba ye kwan no.
Yeah.
Se de ka si kum ni po kwan so.
Hey, sir.
Anu madam fu kotoko ni bi.
Omo ne rounds bi o kwan so.
No road marking. Demarcation ni wo. Akwa demarcation every week can do communipa na nu kese nipa na eseso kwan no a
wow
what's no demarcation it is as on am wo utwa kwan nim no se utwa ma wonim so utwa left na wie wo free right na ba nim so utwa wie wonim ya nim so abati yesere wo mo yesere wo mo mpani for yesere wo mo obi twise kan kokum obi a o mo se cramsy
we wo ha obeka o de ma
obi twa cramsy it is so kwan so cramsy cramsy
all right DKA up next. Edamu nyina se Nyankopon eya adoma ochina ebesan ne mo atransi biom yakram.
Pause. Here we go. It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found a station that plays what you like. And thanks for listening.
92.9. 92.9, a mountain of favorite songs. This is 92.9, the more music, more variety. 92.9, the...
Mami Togo.